So, ignore the code on screen. Currently we don't have an ID going at the moment, but, so, I will set up a lobby, but Zeus, depending on what you want to do, I could do a solo hunt, or I could set up a lobby now, because all I need to do on this character is essentially just clear out my high rank quests, and there's still a missing quest here in the advanced for some reason. I don't know what's going on with this. I have everything in the lower ones. There is something I'm missing from a talk quest, I guess, but I have most of every other quest done. But I do want to do the advanced quests for all the elders. So I have Advanced Wrath, Tigrex, Zin, Silver, Gold, Teo, and some of the doubles. And then there's some additional ones based on talking quests. So the talking quest will unlock me more stuff. It was so funny because I remember watching Riku play this, and he went crazy. Take your time. I'm gonna have some gamer fuel. Gamer fuel. Okay, sounds good. I actually want to beat up Teo, weirdly enough. I kind of want to beat up all the elders, because I've done Kushala, I've done Karma Chameleos. I need to do Teo. So this is actually a G rank Teo that's solo. As you know, advanced quests are slightly harder. Let's eat for fire and attack, if I can find fire and attack. None of them are on special, so let's just do this. Special, Moxie, Slugger, Moxie. What am I on Booster? Booster is like the one that I like. Go Moxie. Moxie's not very good in this fight, but whatever. It's wide. It's wide. So let's see. Item set. Off we go, into the bell. Into the bell. Belmont. Alright. Where is Teo? I don't actually remember where Teo is for this one. Main desert area? Surely it's the main desert area. Kind of comfy. Kind of been a while since I've just could chill with Monster Hunter. There's a degree of like playing this where it's of recent that's been like very like feel like I've had to have an objective to do. But I've played a lot of this game solo. This is the type of game where it's like I've played. Oh, he starts from the left. I don't know why he ran to the left. There's a lot of games like this that I've been click. I feel like I've been kind of wanting to have like an objective, and GU's always been that. It's just endless. Man, I love the that animation. It looks so good in this game. I keep trying to recover. I shouldn't have played Rise yesterday. Now it's messed me up a little bit. On me? Come down, kitty. Oh no, I've been bopped. We should totally make that cosplay as well. I keep wanting to do that. That one that was really good. I have to go look back. There was like a person that had like an amazing outfit that I was like, oh man, I'd love to have that for my layered. Oh my gosh, really? Do not dizzy me from that. Oh my gosh, okay. This is a very aggressive. So the advanced quests are usually harder, but this is also like, I'm fairly sure they get harder as well. Oh my gosh, he's moving in the air. Hey, you need to chill the hell out. The problem is my cats are on me. Because they keep dying. Oh, this one's not chill. What the fuck? Did I just get hit by an invisible hitbox? What happened there? Alright. I've been playing World and trying to quick sheath. Yeah, it doesn't take much with Monster Hunter. Sometimes where you play one game and then that's it. Did I only just get into... Alright. I moved myself through, so I should be okay. I just need to get this bomb off me. That's bad. Oh my god, I got hit by the supernova. I wasn't expecting... I thought it was breath. Oh, I might be dead. Oh, good boy. And leap. So this was good for me to start with, because... Oh, okay. Man, I feel like body hits in older Monster Hunter, I've got to get used to them again. Is that something that I feel like they've removed as well, is hit tests are not as aggressive, where it's just existing is not like what's going to get you killed. Alright, he's chilled the hell out. And now he's not chill. No longer chill. That small run has always been a problem. I feel like in Rise they dealt with it a bit better. This one's got my number. Like it's just short running me. Come on, bring it. Alright, I thought that was an explosion for a sec, which would have been really bad. Alright, dust breath. Oh, I was a little too close, and I got a bomb on me now. Come on, come here. Oh man, I'd love some better stamina right now. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, that was behind me. It's kind of hard to tell in this game. That's one of the things that's about with older Teo that I hated fighting him, is everything's kind of ambiguous. I think one attack's coming out and it's a different one. Alright, he's leaving. That was a long sequence, but 5 minutes. Alright, I assume he's going that way. Yeah, that looks like it. Let's go! I remember I once heard the phrase, beat your meat, when I was 12. And I heard it felt good. So when I was alone, I punched my balls as hard as I could and then cried for an hour and threw up on the floor. CJ, your copy pastas come from a completely different source than everyone else's. Yours just seemed cursed. Ow. Hey, Eric. Welcome on in. Oh, supernova, and I'm too... Oh, I'm okay. I'm alright. I got this from the Tarte channel? Who are you getting it from? I feel like that's not a Tarte one. What are you doing? Okay. Pink guy posted. Oh my god. Also, yeah, I've got notifications off right now, CJ. The bots are endless. We're gonna play a little patiently about all that stuff until we know what's going on. but thank you for the resub. What are we on now? What are you on now? 10 months, dude. That's crazy. That was a weird flinch. That was a weird flinch. In 1 year and 2 weeks. Wow. Hang on. That did we celebrate? I assume. Oh, that was right. We did during the celebratory. Oh, that's really bad. I mean that. Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. I should have probably got more stamina. I'm luckily invincible right now. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. G rank Teo, very aggressive. Come on. Oh man, dude, you've got to stop running at me. This one's attack pattern has sucked. I really have not enjoyed fighting this one. Mike Two Cats obviously have not enjoyed fighting him as well. They've spent so much time down. Okay, good. Whoa. I got GU yesterday. It was on sale for $16. Nice. It's very fun. It's of all the Monster Hunters, it's the endless Monster Hunter. Did I get him? Nah, I almost had him. It's very fun. Very, like, have you played the other ones, Yurik? Or any others? There it is. No, oh, he still didn't go down. Yeah, G ranks. Oh shit. Nice, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh gosh, I'm stuck in his wings. I don't actually know if that hit. Don't? Alright, good. 1 year timed up with the subathon celebration. We were actually, CJ, actually celebrating the celebration between you and myself. It wasn't actually anything else. How does the creepypasta work? Nice. You liked 4U for its cutscenes in Daimono? Well, yeah, unfortunately you're not going to get any cutscenes with this game, but I mean there are, but they're not really relevant. It's not really the same as like 4U's having a story. This one's more old school Monster Hunter. It's a lot less story driven. But the boss fights are amazing in this. I think this game has the best boss fights. Fuck off, that was big enough. Oh, good, the coolings were off. Bad time for cooling to wear off too. I might need to change screens. I need Teo to leave me alone for a second. Right. Yeah. Oh. And when do I get my share of the donations? When? I don't know, CJ. I don't know. I don't know when that works. When we're big enough that we can actually get pay cuts. It is one of those funny things. It's seeing where it's like the sub marathon and all that, and people talking about how like don't be on Twitch and stuff like that during certain time periods. Okay, cool. Teo moved. It's interesting because of the fact that like cut the Twitch takes is mad. It's so huge. It's like you really do pay for the platform in a sense. Zoom is here. Yep. Look how much he turns. Hang on. Wait, does GU's Teo turn always to the right slightly? It's been a while since I fought him a lot. Oh shit. Nice. Oh, I thought that was a fall. It wasn't. Thank you for the follow, Yurik, as well. Oh, he was almost dead. Okay. Yeah, that was rough that was a rough start. Oh, but it's a good way to start. That's why I kind of wanted to pick him, because I needed to do something challenging to unrust myself from this particular version of Monster Hunter. Forgot something? What did you forget, Yurik? If it's the follow, thank you. Clicky, clicky. Look at my little cats. My lovable boys. My 2 lovable boys. Again, just stuffing my face because I haven't eaten a lot today, so. But yeah. Did you let me know, Zeus, when you want me to chuck up a lobby, and then we can jump in any quests. I think that was a good warm-up. I don't know which elders I'm up to with thingy. Nice, I got Teo Gem. Not like I'm ever gonna use it. So yeah, that gives me G rank materials because I'm doing it in the lobby rather than a hub. I also main Prowl on this, but every other monster I hunt with the Hunting Horn. Oh, you're a Hunting Horn main. A old school Hunting Horn main. You're a rare breed. I feel like modern Hunting Horns, not too uncommon. Old school Hunting Horns, a lot rarer. Very, very important to have a Hunting Horn player. Yeah. Oh, okay, that didn't unlock another advanced elder. Strange. Huh? You're all set? Alright, I'll chuck up a lobby then. Let's chuck up something. Play online, create a hub. So I'll put a past one on as I always do, just because we don't have guilds in this game. So if you are on my friends list though, you don't have to worry. Hunter's Pub, Hunter's Pub. Alright. Bro, when I get to the sky, I know it's really good. I love the lobbies, like both lobbies. So that's the high rank single player. This is the G rank multiplayer. Essentially, the ship that we were just looking at, by the way, is either on it's either connected to this side or it's connected to that side, because you can see the Monoboss one over there, like a little Monoboss helicopter balloon. All right, let's put up a lobby. I'm on Earth with Thunder rank 4. Well, if you want, Yurik, depend on what Zeus wants to do, but we could go do some carries. I don't mind helping people at lower ranks. Let's go and update the ID. The ID today is 66013752155094. The password will be 6969. Alright. Let's see. So, like I said, I need to make I actually need to make the Josina set, which I probably should look up how to make again because it's been a very long time since I've made this set. So, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see, what have we got? Fantastic. Google knew exactly what I was looking for. So it is Hyper Joe G, Hyper Senator, Hyper Joe. So I'll have all the Hyper Senator. I just need the Hyper Joe. So it's the chest and the Bliss Forge armor, chest, Hyper Senator. That's provided I haven't already made it. I also have the ability to make the Fatalis sets now, which I haven't done. Same, I need one more piece. Oh, you're making the same set. Oh, okay. That makes it easy. Wait, I thought you were needing Savage Joe. Yeah, I don't really want to fight Savage Joe. He sucks. Where are we? I need Senator. Centaur GX. I don't think that's the right set. Centaur XR. Oh, it's XR. Sharpness Expert. So I already own the chest piece. And I need the legs. Or the waist, not the legs. Man, I can't get over how many set pieces there are in this game. This game is still so massive. Oh man, I'll definitely have to layer this set. I already have both pieces. Cool. All right. Well, how about Hyper? So let's check out the Hyper Cena. Hyper Joe. Dragon Head. You need some pieces from Savage? Really? Alright, so that's the Hyper Devil Joe scale. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to be here for a while. So just want to make sure this is correct, because so the reason why this is a good set is because it's handicraft. Most of this is a lot of mix and match, but a full set of Devil Joes is extremely powerful. Look how that's actually quite a cool helm. I kind of like the one side being like evil. Alright, so it's a hyper, so I need to use X amount of materials, which I've got a whole heap of random materials that I'm never using. Let's see. Hyper Hardhorn, we may as well do that. Don't equip it though. We'll make the hands as well. This can be our goal, because I've worn the same Atal set forever. Like, I literally hit this point where it's like I couldn't find people good enough to do Hyper Devil Joe with me, so I sort of hit like a wall. So I was like, I'm gonna just wait. Just wait until a lot of the community gets a little bit stronger. Some of the yeah, and the arms is more Savage heavy. We can carry Lyric. we can do that. Depends on what Lyric wants to do. If Lyric wants to just play though, like that's the thing. A lot of Monster Hunter people just don't mind doing their thing, their solo thing. Where are we? Am I blind? Ah. I have not enough hide. Assume I have not enough hide for this either. Oh no, there we go. I can make the legs. Fairly sure this is the right one. Because you're trying to get to purple. That's the funny thing with a lot of people's builds is purple is very key. And I'll have to upgrade it too. That's the worst part about this is like I also have to upgrade these pieces. So I'm gonna be fighting a lot of boys. All right, let's go. I'll take a carry, but I'm on a mission right now, so I'll wait. All right. Well, what do we want to do then? Let's see. Do you want to? Do you want to have a shot, Zeus? I don't know if we want necessarily two-man Hyper Joe though. He's not exactly a fun fight to two-man because he doesn't scale. So until we get like a more of a party, like we might have to wait until Bear appears for us to actually jump into some of the harder fights. Is there anything you want to do, Zeus? I like there's 3 versions of the Kieran quest. I kind of want to beat up Kieran. Pinnacle for you. Ruined Pinnacle. Hang on, there's Ruined Pinnacle, Jurassic Frontier, Arctic Ridge. Mountain Peaks, Jungle, Desert. I was trying to find not the Ruined Pinnacle. There's another map that I really like in this from one of the older ones that I wouldn't mind doing a quest on. I don't know where it is. I'd have to find maybe it's in an event quest. Slaying Grounds. Forlorn Arena. Ingle Isle? What is Ingle Isle? Oh, Ingle Isle, yeah. I know which one that was. Yeah, it took me, if it gets me to 100, hunter rank 100, I'm fine. I want that White Fatalis. White Fatalis is a very fun fight. I'm not even sure I can bring you into the quest, because I can put it up. Forlorn Citadel? Forlorn Arena. The Polar Field, the Fortress, Marshal Shrade, the Slayer Legend. Wait, oh, what? There is a Fatalis kill quest on Ingle Isle? I don't remember this. What? I legitimately don't remember this. There is a Fight Fatalis quest on Ingle Isle. Whatever. I kind of wanted to fight, there's a map that I really wanted to do. Maybe it is the Pinnacle. Yeah, I don't remember that, Zeus. I feel like I must have done that fight, but I just don't remember. Because I've done almost every quest in this game once before. Yeah, I can't see the quest that I'm trying to find. Is it like there is a quest that puts you on a particular arena that I wanted to go fight in. I can't see it. Is there anything you want to have a shot at, Zeus, or do you want to you're just down for whatever? Because we could just go clear something while we wait. In G3, I think this one, Room Pinnacle. I think it's Room Pinnacle. So I kind of wanted to do this quest. Otherwise, you can check something up if you want. Please. Slugger. Insurance. Weakener. I think Weakener works in this quest. It should be okay. Did it work? Yes. Alright. One day I'll have like a cool name, other than being a pinkly purpley. But I think I have to fight. Essentially, I need to do a single EX deviant. I can't be bothered doing deviants. Like it's just very grindy. I don't know what deviant I'd want to do. Probably Glavinus? Physical, thank you for the follow, welcome in. Yeah, I probably would do, probably... Oh, this isn't the map I thought it was. Ah, balls, that's okay. So which one's the... This is Ruin Pinnacle. Then which one is the one with the arena where you can see Sky Pillar in the background? That was the arena I was trying to find. Either way, I need to knock this quest over. Probably up Zeus. I'm fairly sure I remember him fighting up one or to the right one. I remember him running around here, yeah. There he is. He already starts angry too. It's a big Kieran. You're a big boy. He's a big boy and he's eating too much. Zappy horse. He's a zip zap boy. He come running at you. Give you a little love tap. Alright, he's thunder cloaked now. So now this is when it gets real. That's the funny thing about Kieran is that he like just need me to he gets easier as the fight goes on. Which I guess is like most monsters. Ah, he hit me in the back. Also, welcome in, Titan. Nice. Oh, Aerial. Aerial always good. Cool. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, if anyone is a lower player, well, we're gonna go help out Yurik, I think, in a moment. And then we'll which will be in lower ranks, so just because we haven't got a full lobby at this point. I can't be bothered doing very, very long hunts. Oh shit, I might be dead. I got double targeted. Hey Prince, how you doing? I think it's just you. I think it's just you, Prince. Did you want to play, man? Where are we? I'll make a poll when you do it. I don't know. I don't know if that'll go well for you. All right, there we go. Hey Chris, how you doing? Welcome on in. Oh no, Zeus. You gonna go record? No problem, man. Enjoy recording. What would you like? What are you gonna record? I mean, what is on the table for the podcast today? I guess you could I'll find out when it comes out. Horse gone and zapped, like zappy horse it is. Yeah, he gone and zapped me. Well, I let myself get hit by the super hit while I was shocked, and then it was like, I guess I'm dead now, baby. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate the blurb. Do you know what's funny, actually, CJ, is... Oh, Zeus. Yeah, I saw that coming. This fight's hard by yourself. God. Yeah, this fight's hard when you're by yourself. I can see Zeus's Palico just going. I got triple targeted, I know. That's what happened to me before. I kind of let myself get hit by the AoE, and then it became a problematic thing. Did I drink? I didn't. That poor horse. Well, that works out for me, so I'll be able to get a lot of meter here. I actually like it down here. This is fun. He's just always in range. I ran out of space. Whoa! Oh shit. Oh gosh. Alright, alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. God, Kieran. Oh, that's the big one. Okay, I'm good to the side. Have we already broken Horn? I must have broken Horn already. But Thunder Mantle's still up, so I don't think I have. Oh, what? Okay. I thought I was still in immune state, but I guess not. Oh my god, I can't see what that emote is, Titan, but I see a tiny head. You know, Prince. I can, whoever it is, I can see the bit about that goes to associated, or not the bit, but the point amount. I think it makes moot point. Actually, I think everyone. Doesn't it say everyone? Oh, I made it bits. You, for real? Did you? All right, get out of here, horse boy. Very nice vote count. That's true. Oh my god. Oh, this might be a bad time to do this. Yeah. Stop charging me, bro. Bro. 75 bits contributed by Just Prince. Thank you for the 75 bits. Thank you, Prince. But I feel like that proved my point. Ah! I think there's a thirsty lad in chat. My wallet talks. Each dollar is an individual entity. Oh, fudge. This horse be kicking. Did he just power up mid? I think he did. Oh no, I went to white. This horse be running on me. I love it in older Monster Hunter just... What? Just... Sorry. What on earth stunned me? I walked next to Kieran and just got stunned. What was that? I didn't take any damage. Kieran, you cheating. Kieran be cheating. In fact, he's cheating so much, I'm gonna fix this. People lose frame rates near your wallet. Oh, hello, horse. I haven't played this in a while. Might get back into it. Well, we're gonna do a carry. We're gonna do a carry session in a moment. What? No! Ah, Zeus, you gotta be careful with the launch, man. You scare me? I know, I scare me too. Which part Sparky is? The buff cat? We literally just had a vote then on what people think about the buff cat. And because this wasn't my doing. I have no control. I was injected with steroids. I might do like one hunt. I gotta go sleep soon. Probably, well, we're gonna take a little bit to set up a lobby and stuff. It's Zeb Striker! I'm shocked no one's ever said that before to me, Silver. Also, welcome in. The hunt for Kieran is entirely just... Yeah. Yeah. So, Kieran is, Kieran is a interesting fight. He just runs. That's why the greatsword and hammer is actually very good weapons for him, but because it's very hit and run. But come here, silly boy. Kieran makes you woke. Kind of just have to wait for him to stop running around. Galarian Zeb Striker. I'll be honest, I actually would prefer Zeb Striker if he did look like Kieran, just because Kieran's got that nice blue. More threatening than them. Yeah, I mean, I would say... Whoops, I didn't need to drink that. I would say most encounters in older Monster Hunter are more threatening than the world component. Just because of defensive options. The actually no, that's not necessarily true. Some of the Iceborne G rank ones are pretty tough. Iceborne Kieran is not very hard though. How's this boy still running? There we go. Kieran is basically, please no, don't do that. I mean, he was just making his way around. That's the problem. He's just walking around. He's just a horse. He's just a silly horse going for a walk. And then I came up and smacked him in the face. I got you, Chris. You returned from your quiz thing. Quiz thing? What kind of quiz? What quiz are we talking? Quiznauts? Cheese quiz? Fly. I missed. Just like all of the control. His body is my bidding. Off the cliff. Anthropology quiz? Whoa, what? Is this for school? This game lets you play as palicos. No. Yes. Not no. Yes. It does. I could play as a palico. It's usually what I do when I'm carrying people, because it's just easier. Because otherwise I'm a lot more powerful. Sorry for the launch. It's okay, Zeus. It was just one wind-up that I missed. The silly horse goes for a walk, unknowingly killing thousands of hunters. Sparkius, thank you for the follow. The notifications are currently off, by the way, guys, just because of the bot issue that's currently going on. Where's the hot tub? Needs more leather. Oh my gosh, you guys are the worst. You know that? I have no control over this body. That was the silver? Oh, was it? He was big. He didn't seem huge, but he was big. Are people able to join? Yes, Sparkies. We're just deciding whether or not we do a low rank hub to help people out, or where we continue up. I lost to a fish that keeps hip checks. Oh no, Yurik. So we might switch over to a low rank hot lobby and just for a little bit. And then maybe we'll do some high rank stuff, some G rank stuff. I'll join nevertheless. Okay, that sounds good. We might do rotations if we do find there's too many peeps. Let's do a lobby swap then. Good hub. God, you guys. I can't even see which of you are the culprits either. You know that one of them was Prince? I know you are, Prince. Right, I need my code, which is that. And we need the Monster Hunter update. 11841329650926. 118413, not 12. 29650926. I lost my hunt, so I'm still Hunter rank 3. That's okay. Don't worry about it. The hip check that transcends time and space. I absolutely love Zeus. I love the fact that with Stories 2 they added that. I'm curious, is that actually something that they added to Stories 1? Like, was that in Stories 1 or only in Stories 2? I do need to get around to... I will play Stories 1 one day. I've just got so many things to play. And then I do this and I play Monster Hunter Generations again. Thank you for the water. I like how you gotta do stretches to look at the ID. Yeah. Unfortunately. I mean, that's how this game be work. Unfortunately, with how big the IDs are. I can't believe when... If any of you played the Rise demo, I was shocked that the demo had such an insane code situation again. Like, even when World was in the beta, the same thing happened. That's okay, Chris. We're gonna help out, Yurik, and then, whomever else. Labor Fleck. Oh, another great sword user. Alright, I might depower myself. Hang on, I'm gonna go catify myself. What's the password? 6969 Yurik. If you add me on the Switch, then you can just bypass the password, but... switch mode. Meow meow. There we go. I tried, that's okay. It's okay. I still need a good weapon. I want a really cool sword for my cat, but I haven't found one. I almost want to use the Elastor from DMC, but it's only 140. Not very strong. Maybe I could use it. It's a cool sword. Damage doesn't really matter when I'm using my cat anyway. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll just stick in Skyrim. Yeah, we'll switch over Indominus. We're gonna do some low rank for a bit and then we'll swap over. So, it's currently only 3 now, so I might switch over in a bit. After a few quests, and then we can do some high rank. Labor! Oh, I love that. Oh, that's amazing. There's 2 of him. I love that you've put the arms on. That's so good. The arms and the boots. That's fantastic. This is my dad cat friend. He's very big. Let's see. So I usually try to depower a bit, just so to make it not too easy for the person we're carrying, just so they get to see at least a little bit of the game. Still working on that Wrath armor. Oh my god, Chris, from an eternity ago. Guild caliber is pretty good. So I'm not, the thing is, I wasn't looking for necessarily DPS. I just wanted like a cool looking sword for the cats, but I don't know what are good looking cat swords. Yours titles are greats. What are mine? I don't actually, what are mine? Oh. Of course. You guys haven't figured out what I play. You figured out what I play. Yeah, so if you want to chuck up a quest, oh, you already did. I was talking about looks. I'll have to look at after, Titan. I'll have a look at after. See, this game has so many items that my brain can't remember any of them. It just gets to a point where I'm like, there's just too much. This is just too much. I forgot that MonHun even existed. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you play what you want to play, like, MonHun will always be here, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like, there's no rush to play it. Oh my god, it's Naviru. Oh my god, it's Naviru. And now I know who he is, after playing Stories 2. But the Twitch is lagging on my side. Oh really? Is anyone else having problems? I just switched it down to 720p today, but don't know if it's necessarily. Why everyone here? Wait, do you guys know each other from another stream? Or what are we fighting? That way, whatever we're fighting. Yours is fine? Okay. I'm always curious because I know so many Monster Hunter streamers. It's interesting when like other communities do come across each other. Little squishy cat lad. Oh, we're fighting fish. Good. Well, this gives me a chance to buff. Longest buff first. Then rousing. Yeah, like every Monster Hunter GU stream I see a lot of the same people. I mean, that's the thing. I think it's very much what people are playing at the time. You won't see them around. Oh, dude, the sword looks great when it's powered. I don't really want to fight this as a cat. I've just realized what I'm fighting. Oh no, I can't see. Don't, you big dummy. I need to launch myself. God, this is not a great point of view, is it? One. This is what your Palico sees, by the way, chat. Whenever you're like, oh, let's go fight weird fish. And your Palico's like, I'd rather not. I'd really rather not. Mistakes have been made by me or someone else. And up we go. All right, there we go, 3. If we can knock him over, that'd be nice. Nice, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm okay with that. This is my life. This is how I see every single time. Like Charlotte is everywhere. Charlotte? I don't think I've met a Charlotte. Play Dispatchio. When you're fighting Lao and your Palico just sees the feet of God. I don't think I've ever done Lao as a Palico. That was fast? Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're kind of got some very strong peeps here, Yurik. So just prepare. If you want to slow down, just let us know. Because my Palico depowers me a decent amount, but like, he's still pretty good. Hell yeah. I forgot Alistair glows in this. So if you don't know, this is the sword from Devil May Cry 1. I don't know why. It's very strange that Alistair appears in a lot of, well, so Alistair is one of the alternate weapons, not the base sword. But it's very weird that in the crossovers for Devil May Cry, never gives you, the standard, like, it never gives you Rebellion. It always gives you one of the Devil May Cry 1 swords. And I have no idea why. It's like, they're not his iconic sword. Like, instead of giving him like a move for the longsword, or giving him a move for like, I don't know, it's just weird. Fish can burn in hell, does it have to exist? Man, I'll be so curious if we ever see Pless come back. He needs to be reworked so hard if they were to do it. He's just hip checked the monster. Because he doesn't use his water moves. Like, at least in 3, he had some good water moves. In post that, he just is annoying. And if he goes in the water, you're like, oh well, here we go again. I'm gonna wait out here. I'll wait out here for you, fish boy. Groomer, bulldozer, booty. Really not any good skills. Oops. Do you like my cat lion? I really do wish I had a different color for my main Palico. I feel like the white, like all my Palicos are white for some reason. I didn't mean to do that. I also want that tail off that one. That's the thing I liked about Rise's Palico stuff, is that you had a lot more control, I feel like. You mind if I post a link about Plesio? It's like 10 seconds long. That's okay, go for it, Sparks. Next Rise event quest before Sunbreaker, Giant Plesios in Arena. Have you guys done the Giant Ples Arena quest in this game? It's very dumb. Like, it's really weird to have like Ples be like this monster that's... He's the only one that uses this particular arena. No one else, I think, uses that quest arena. And it's from an older Monster Hunter too, so... Where are we? What's this joke? I don't know if I've seen this video before. Oh, I think I've seen this animator before. Oh my god, I love that it's like nowhere near him. Also, thank you for the follow, Berserker Knight. Welcome on in. He's picky. Who's picky? Lesioth? He's a picky boy. Speaking of picky boys, picky Pixie. Hi Pixie, welcome on in. Apologies, no sounds, no nothing. All the alerts are off. Oh my god, Gary as well. Hey guys, welcome on in. Double raid right at the same time. How you both doing? Hang on, I'll give you guys a shout out. Everything's currently all turned off because dumb times are happening. Dumb times. Hang on. What am I doing? I don't think any of my mods are here right now. I think everyone's a bit sleepy, so I'll give you guys both a shout out. If you guys don't know either Pixie or Gary, Gary is actually a Monster Hunter player, so if you guys want to do Monster Hunter content or Nintendo content, Gary definitely go to. Very cool individual. And Pixie is the sweetest potato. She is just... She'll just play whatever. You're doing Cooking Simulator. She plays a lot of Sims. Gary and Pixie, both very, very charming individuals, and I just find myself just lurking in their channels sometimes. And I wish I had more time to just literally hang out with these two. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Who have we got here? Starting a quest. We have Chris. Oh, hey, Chris. Dane Kai. Witch. Austin Hart. Tiger Wolfen. I feel like I've seen your name before, Tiger. Oreo. Hey, Oreo. I think that's everyone there. Hey guys, all doing? Welcome in. We're just doing like some chill GU until Bear turns up and we'll do more GU. That's just kind of my life sometimes. I feel like I missed a few questions there when the raid happened. But yes, we're buff Palico again. We want to get hit by some random ass hitbox. Yeah, that man. This sometimes hitboxes in old Monster Hunter are just very, very cheap. Dumb times. Yeah, you probably have. There are other tigers. Yeah, so that's the thing. I kind of had to take a moment to be like, have I seen that name before? Because there's a tiger fox that usually is in my stream quite often. Oh, Gary, thank you for the sub. I miss you too, Pixie. I've actually been doing like, it's funny because I've been spending a lot of time with Tante because like I haven't been able to catch, because of the fact that you guys stream. Oh, I need a power up. What am I doing? Because you guys stream during when I stream, you and Samurai, I haven't been able to catch as much. Snowdog is impossible for me, really. But Tante and me, I think my chat might be making some fanfic about us now. I think that might be what's happening. I already had you on the follow list. Oh, thank you, Tiger. I appreciate it. Fuck that monster up. Are we full Palico mode? Oh shit, yeah. I wasn't paying attention. Same streaming times. I know. That's the thing. What's funny about that, in a sense, is like. So Taz is a good example. She streams in the morning. Samurai's been streaming in the morning. I've been like streaming during the day. So it's like there's a heap of people. It's like if people are earlier than me, I'm not going to catch them. If they're streaming when I'm streaming, I can't catch them. So like a whole heap of friends that I've gotten used to being able to just like just hang out in their chats and stuff like that. I haven't been able to recently. I frequent Aussie streams. I would love more to move to Oceania. Hell yeah. I'll be honest. I really do. I really like living in Australia. Late night Aussie streams. I mean, Pixie used to. You and your late night Aussie streams. You hanging out in Yonso streams always befuddled me because that was that thing of like, I know when Americans are up super late, because if they're up after when I normally finish, it is late everywhere. Man, as much as I want this bird to return, I love him so much. I don't really want him to, I don't want him to have confusion. I don't want confusion to return. It's just an annoying skill. So for those of you who have never seen confusion in this game, it literally reverses my controls. So I'm literally pushing in the opposite direction I normally would. Like I have to fly a plane. I begin flying plane. Oh, we don't need a mark and we're in low rank. Oh, we're going up. Up. I always work nights, so it's difficult to keep my sleep schedule at this point. Yeah, see that's the thing, it's like, Pixie, you doing like, you study and you work like at night. So it's like, when you've got a schedule like that, it can be pretty messed up. Where's the Pelico Brigade? We Pelico Brigade? You guys are dangerous. Bring out your claws like this. Yeah, I manage a bar, so by the time I get off, you're all streaming. I mean, that works out. Like, I think if you've got a situation where it's like, if you've got these consistent people you can go to, like, because they line up with your, like, life schedule, I think that's really good. And that's why I try to stay consistent. Because, like, it just means you can build up a community that can get to know each other, because you kind of have the expectancy you can all hang out together. Oh, that poor bird. This is a very dire area, by the way, where we are right now. I'm fairly sure this is meant to be linked to DaiMonologue, because it's like a big snake pit at the top of a mountain. Hey, Silver. Welcome in. Go killing things. I'll never stop killing things, especially in cat form. But yeah, look at the skeletons. I think that's something interesting about the Monster Hunter universe. As much as we get lore, is we'll never know what most of these skeletons are, because they're just massive. There's so many monsters that must have been huge in the past. You can get bone husks here? Yeah. You can also get an egger. Yeah, egg. Egg gang. Egg gang. Probably that giant meteor summoning worm. I mean, let me break the egg. The funny thing about the eggs is, not the eggs, the meteor dragons, is like all the crazy lore that comes from like Frontier technically isn't canon as far as I know to the mainline of the series. Like it's extra lore, but we do know that there was a Calamity Fatalis at some point. Don't know what happened to him. Don't know if he is the Fatalis that we've encountered and he's just downsized, but I'm gonna get food. I'll be lurking. No prob, Bixie. Thank you again for the raid. Have a good foodie. Speaking of food, I do need to stuff my face. Again, I hadn't eaten much today. By the way, Yerrick, if you ever feel like we're doing the hunts too fast, just let me know. Thunderez? Courage? Medic? Hoodie? Very bad skills, Ryzen. Lao Shanglong isn't canon? No, Lao Shang's 100% canon. Lao's from Monster Hunter 2. No, Monster Hunter 1, sorry. There's a Lao skeleton in the Rotten Vale. No, Daimono is in the Rotten Vale in World, that's Daimono. He's the one from 4. Lao Shang is the one that's in this game. He's the big red dragon. He's a big slow boy. He's just a big slow lad. He's a good boy. And he just runs away from Fatalis. That's all we know about Lao Shang. He just goes for runs. Got it mixed up, that's okay. There's a lot of monsters, trust me. That's why I don't try to internalize the Frontier monsters, because there's too many. There's so many monsters in Frontier. Only 2 monsters have come to from the main series to Frontier. I never actually remember which ones in Dominus. Again, I haven't played Frontier, so I'm not sure. Oh, Lao Shang getting bullied by that smelly asshole Fatalis. I know. It's so funny, because it's that thing of like, Fatalis hates everything. Like, he hates all the Elder Dragons. Also, I think I got some follows that I didn't mention. Thane Kai, thank you for the follow. Also, Tostin Hart. The notifications are all turned off at the moment. If you guys don't know, there is a bit of a bot problem at the moment, so there's a lot of streamers with notifications off, like myself. Lao was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. No. That's the thing, it's about the red dragons. The red dragons just are hunted by black dragons, so essentially, whenever we had like a good example is, if you guys didn't realize, in World for Iceborne, Elatrion hunted Safi'jiiva. As much as Safi'jiiva is a beast and a monster, the likelihood was that Elatrion came to eat Safi'jiiva. You got 22 bot follows at the start of the stream. Oh god, Carrie. Yeah, I kind of think I might have had the same ones, if it's the gun ones, yeah. So there's two types that are going on right now. I got hit by 100 Hoss ones yesterday, so I'm gonna have to do some cleanup after stream again. All the fatties want to see anything. Hypercentris is a bird wyvern that only in Monster Hunter 2, and the second is and Lavisloth. Yeah, Lavisloth is one. Yeah, it was a gun one. Yeah, the gun one is the new one they've been trying to get around. Fucking 108. Yeah, I couldn't go over because so their new thing, literally, Tiger, is that they slap a prefix and then the suffix is just a word from the dictionary. They just go through random words in the dictionary. So as long as you're ready to, like, if something happened, like, you can just you can prevent them from talking in your chat and stuff like that, but you can't really prevent them from following, so. I want them to bring Giganox because it's disgusting. I don't want Giganox back. I had so much. I soloed Vich. I soloed 3U, and I did all of the G rank stuff by myself. The variations of Giganox in G rank in 4-player mode single, not fun. This is not fun. I really didn't enjoy that, so I have a very bad memory of that monster. Especially the one that had Kazu and Giganox in it. Those quests really blew. But people are talking about, like, if we're getting a vampire monster. Oh no, I shouldn't have done this here. We probably will see Giganox in the new expansion for Rise, which would be pretty cool. I like the idea of vampires being like a more vampire like sets, I guess. When you get to the sound, for being seen, but there's no monster. I do like how ominous sometimes Monster Hunter can be. Giganox kicked my butt when I played through 3U. Yeah, he's hard. So the reason why Giganox is hard is because of the fact that he is one of the few monsters. There's very few monsters that have upkeep, like you need to keep ahead. He is something that you need to keep ahead, because if you don't, I think that if you don't keep ahead, he will just wreck you, because the eggs will just spawn and spawn and spawn, and his hardened hide makes it very difficult. Giganox was great. Oh no, Lone Star. Oh, Alice Lone Star, welcome in. I don't know about that. I really am not a fan of him. He's hard because he's hard. That boy getting hard. Jokes aside, I want them to bring back weird designs like Yamasakami and that. I love Narcocarcass. I think Narcocarcass is my favorite boss monster. I think he is so good. Like, I love Atal'Kar, but I think Narcocarcass is my favorite. He's just genuinely amazing. I love this monster too. Najarala is like, I really love this monster too. I want Naj back. He's so cool. He's so unique. I just wish that he was like, had better armor. I think he's an armor that you generally just used for oh, I'm gonna go over the cliff. This is not a great place for us to fight, guys. He's got us pinned against the edge of the cliff here. Oh my god, okay, we might need a depower. That was a little too fast. Whoops. That was a little too fast. Oh, we bullied him. Oh, whoops. Najarala is fantastic though. This monster's just gorgeous. Its moveset's fun. It's got a lot going on. He's appropriately big and scary. His weapons aren't bad. I don't think I've ever used a Naj weapon. Oh, it's paralysis weapon. Yeah, that's pretty good. Generally para ones do. Let's go brrr. Yeah, I mean, we're literally little Beyblades. And then we throw little boomerangs. Boomerang's still the strongest, by the way. If you ever do play cat, if you make the boomerang builds, that's just the way to play. Just super, super strong. Hi, Sabby. What are you playing? We're playing GU as small cats. And I'm also King of Tower. Bully Squad. I know. I'm sorry, Yurik. I'm really not trying to learn the monsters for this. That inflatable bat from World. I really like him. I think that Palmumu is like genuinely. I really like him. I think he's really cute. I think he's fun. A lot of people don't like him. I don't know why people don't like him. Really weird. Naja's weapons are lower power for better sharpness. Oh, that's still pretty good. I mean, you only really need 1 or 2 power in a fight. Honestly. If you think that you're going to be relying on statuses as your primary, like, you might need to reevaluate. Like, generally you don't get more than like 2 to 3 paralysis in a para build anyway. Like, nice sick fact. Thank you, Sabby. I do like the little cat sitting around the table. Let's see. Valhazak. Valhazak's your favorite monster of all time. Interesting. I've never heard anyone say that before, Vitch. I don't think I've had anyone ever say that their favorite monster is Val. He's cool. I like him. I think he's an interesting design, but he was very easy to bully, unfortunately. That effluvia immunity made it a very easy fight. Even the G rank version of him. All the Monster Hunter GU bosses are pretty cool. Twists like, oh, it's a squid. What the fuck? That's a mech dragon. I know. Like, the thing is, that's what I think I love about like this game and this team is, and that's why I was a bit disappointed by their Rise concepts, because I think that the final bosses of base Rise kind of suck. But I think their work here is fantastic. You're not on the juice, are you? I don't know, what kind of a juice we talking, Savvy? I might be, I might not be, Taps knows. Gameplay weapons go brr. I mean, you could use gameplay weapons, I guess. Or I could just hit them with my greatsword. I love Filth and Horror and Valsags both. I'm guessing, oh, thank you for the hunts, Labor. I don't know if he DC'd or he just left. What was I saying? That's why that they did the combination of look at Yurik. I love Yurik's little hair. The combination of the Resident Evil with that was very fun. I really like that. I always forget where emotes are in this game. Gestures. And that dance is terrible. Look how threatening this boy is. Welcome in, Horace. I never got Carapacion 2, and same for Rise. Wait, as in we didn't get any of the crabs. I'm shocked that we haven't had more of the crabs return. I really am, because they are very specific, and they have legacy with Monster Hunter. I was slightly disappointed we never got any bug monsters in World. Man, that's the thing else. I think that there's so many archetypes that now that we both have the basis for, because okay, here's a big point. Big point here is that Base Rise, Base World are both two very new different engines. Both of them will be the basis for the jumping off point for the future for Monster Hunter. So we will probably see the build up like we have with this particular game. And I'm looking forward to that, so. Do I wait? Yeah, just we'll see what. Hopefully, Bishop will be able to join. Yeah, there we go, and then we'll be able to go. Also, welcome in, Efrona. Actually, it's pretty late, so I'm gonna have to tap out. That's okay. Spark is. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. Shen Goran is the best. I have not fought him. Okay, for the record, I started at 3, so I've never fought the older, that's like, there's only a few that I haven't fought. One that I'm probably the most disappointed about not fighting is, probably, Gogmazios. Gogmazios is the one that I've like, I'm the most disappointed that I haven't fought him. One day I'll go back and fight him. When you're ready, yeah, Yurik. Ragnar is a cool design. I wish there was more like it. Ragnar's a weird monster. He's kind of not my thing, but I feel like we kind of destroyed that boy. I thought he'd be more scary, especially he just had a lot of health. I just found that I lived underneath him pretty safely, especially with a lot of the skills that we got in whatchamacallit. Gogmazios is the same, best devil. I really want to fight him. People are talking about how with this next one it's going to have a lot of more. It's going to be a Western monster hunter, and I really hope that means that Gogmazios has a chance, because him and Lagiacrus are like two of the biggest fan favorites that are missing right now. Who are we fighting? Dark. Just got home? No problem, Bear. We've just been helping some people in low rank. We'll probably start with a higher rank lobby when you're in. Oh, I'm going to destroy this world. I legit don't even know what his deal is. Because all I know is I fought Rastu Kushala. Oh, okay, I thought I was going to get pushed there. Gogmazi's greatsword was the damn fine looking one. I'm not even sure which one that is. Why can't I... There we go. Now it's my turn. Whose emote is that? I can't even see whose animated emote that is. Who has Gogeta as their emote? My health? Oh no, Yurik. Yeah. That's the thing, this boy hits hard. First time encountering Shark. Right, 3. Now I can just go nuts. All the weapons are insane. I think that's when you get a good weapon. When a monster has a good design and then has a good weapon base for designs, all the weapons are really cool. Gonna jump on him. Take that, you big puffy boy. Ironically, it's actually safer to be above Shark because his hitboxes for damage are actually lower, not higher. Oh no, Yurik is like a 1 health. Do I have hunting? Do I have horn? Yeah, I do have health horn. Don't really want to be charged though. Egg. Oh no. I'll play a little horn. I'll toot. Oh, he ran away. Hey Kana, welcome on in. Sharks come from eggs, I think. I'm fairly sure they do. They're fish. I would assume they would. Street sharks? What's more scary? Sharks on rollerblades? Ice blading shark that can inflate into big puffy lad. I think puffy lad's scarier. Man, the 90s were mad. I still love Biker Mice from Mars. I think Biker Mice from Mars, this is gonna be blasphemy here. I like Biker Mice from Mars more than I like TMNT. Street sharks aren't scary, they're badass. And they're also your friends. I'm fairly sure they were like another one of those ones they just befriended everyone. Were they from Earth? Actually, I don't remember. Chat, what is the lore of street sharks? Were they from Earth? Were they mutants? Or were they aliens? I legit don't know. Some sharks also do give birth. I thought that, yeah, that was the thing. I kind of thought I remembered that being a thing, but... Oh, are we capturing? Whoa! Oh, does someone have a capture cat? No way! I never see anyone with capture cats. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, we got a sleepy shark. Chat, you ready to be bored? Going in. Very easy to be bored when you're when you're this small. It's our new home. I love my capture cat. I feel like I never see them. I've got my cats are, one's a status cat, one's a heal cat, and this one's my aggressive cat. I want to play GU. Oh, Rhoda. Do you not have it? All eggs lay. All sharks lay eggs. Some sharks lay. Ugh. Let's forget the egg thing. I need the goss on the lore about the street sharks. Are they mutants? Are they just them? Are they just evolutions? No, wait. I remember they were dudes. They were humans that got turned into sharks. I can't remember why though. Important lore. I've got shit all to eat. Oh, booster. There we go. Nice. I have, but I can't because we'd be 5. Yeah, that's the thing is like we'd have to make like it's hard. That's probably one of the things with this game is like having to set up like a lobby is setting up a queue. And I might put the queue on. You're thirsty? Apparently I'm thirsty too, Alice. Thank you. I run healer, capture, and bomber. Man, I really don't like bomber. Bombers are not a very good cat. They just knock everyone else away, and they don't do a lot of damage. It is fun to play a Wrath of Meow. Much better. Because experiment and then them on Shark DNA on them. Oh, is that what it was? Is that it? Is that what it was? And when we play in Fortnite, never. It's never happening, Kana. Ironically, Tante messaged me. It was like, when are we doing Fortnite? I'm like, what are you talking about? I already did it. We did the Fortnite. It's done. It's dusted. It's never again. I only have capture leveled up. Capture is fine. Like capture is good because the best thing about capture is that they let you know when you can capture. Because in older Monster Hunters, you didn't really know when you were able to capture unless you had a capture skill, and those cats can really help with that, especially when they automatically attempt to capture. I specifically run a Wrath of Meow, and it does with an adept dodge. The Wrath of Meow is very funny. Again, it's not very good. But it is very fun. Can you get to... Wrath of Meow makes you invincible, doesn't it? I haven't played with it in ages. We can do trios, drop down Tomato Town. Oh my god. But what if? What is it? Little Shy Fingers? I don't have capture skills on my capture cat. Oh, Titan. Don't worry, you'll get plenty of cats. My suggestion for a lot of people is definitely go get the DLC cats and get them to train your other cats, because they have some of the best skills in this game. Who are we fighting? Where are we? Up of the mountain. I just got poisoned. Fan-friggin-tastic. I'm gonna go up. You're invincible, but it's taking hits reduces remaining time. Oh, okay, cool. At least it has an upside downside. Hello? Cat's very squishy sounding. Oh no, another one. Oh my god, why is that? Am I crazy? This boy looks very large. Is he very large? Or is it just because I'm a cat? Where'd he go? Stay away, you gross boy. Let's go. What's your spaghetti policy? Always on the face, never on the heart. What do you mean, Carter? Plus, I don't really use it for damage. I just mess around for low rank, high rank. I should probably do that. You guys like Yarn Garuga? He's a fuzzy boy, weirdly enough. I'm not a huge Yarn fan. Old Yarn kind of sucks. But modern Yarn, pretty cool. Ow. I'm not a big fan of bird wiping running. as a great sword user, you can imagine things that move around too much don't necessarily get my my heartstrings. I think someone just put to sleep and I was already in slash mood. I like Yarn, he's ugly in a cool way. Did you know, it's funny to me that Japan has a word for essentially what is, what do they call it? It's ugly cute. They think when things are ugly cute, they specifically have like a genre for that. So like girls are like, that are super into like weird creepy things. I prefer Deadeye. Deadeye, yeah. I might die here because this boy's being very aggressive. And I keep getting poisoned. Large? He's a large boy. Large feather. Alright, I've tooted my horn a bit. And because I've got meter, I'm immune to screechy boys. Nice. Not really ugly. Grizzled. He's a grizzled old lad. I feel like Bear's a fan of the grizzled. A grizzly bear. I didn't mean to go there, but that's where I ended up. Eat shit. Man, I actually like having Alistair because even if I'm not in beast mode, using my sword is still lightning-y. We love the grizzlies. We sure do. Give me a flippin' lad. Oh. I'm surprised that actually, we're 4 cats and we've had not a mount. I just realized as I said that he was mounted. I prefer my I place per my last email in attack position. Per my last email allows me to summon my previous email to the discard pile. My previous email in defense position and then place no worries if not face down. Oh God. I've never heard that copy pasta before. Now I understand the spaghettis. I was wondering if that's where we were going. Let's just unleash the beast again. Did he just destroy the trap? Oh, so much for that. I mean, you silly boy. Tired. The spaghetti policy is something from... Oh, it's from Always Sunny. I've watched very little Always Sunny, Kana. Like, I know a heap of different scenes from other people quoting it, but not me. Me. I don't know if I can spam my way out. Nah, he's not dead. That makes it even better. He's now Luigi, that's true. That's pretty funny. Still very weird. Which way is he going? He's going all the way down. I think I did the wrong jump. Didn't want to go that way. Oh no, I did the wrong jump. Wait, hang on, what? Why is there 2 markers on the map? Wait, what? Why have we got a second monster marker? What? I'm not sure who that is, but he's coming. Whoever that is coming. I've put asleep alone twice and haven't got a single punish. I know, I'm sorry. It keeps happening to when I'm in the middle of looking at my chat, so I'm still swinging. So that I'll take the blame on that one. I cut the brake lines. Wild card. Wild card. Rum ham. I'm trying to think of what quotes I know. Most of them are the Danny DeVito lines. And the male moment. The male moment's still one of the best scenes from Sunny, from my knowledge. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Why isn't it letting me do claw dance? Oh, I'm pressing X, that's why. I don't know why I was pressing X then. Oh lord, are you coming? Who is it? Who's coming to get us? I don't know who it is. I was a signal, but it doesn't work. I know, I'm so sorry, Titan. I'll take the blame on that one. I was kind of just on autopilot. Posted always sunny clip. Which one is it? God, I keep trying to open it. It's been a butt.
That's our bike.
Well, it's ours now. What are you gonna do about it?
Listen, you little piece of shit. I'm gonna. Hey, what the hell is this? You doing yelling at my kid? Thank you for coming out, sir. I believe that your son and his friends stole a bike.
I'm sorry, Steven stole your son's bike?
No, he stole our bike.
Doug, listen.
Okay, thank you. Dude. No, listen. That shot the mark. Who stole our bike? In 7th grade. That's it. That shot the mark. I know. She got fat as shit now. He didn't recognize you. You know what? Dude, I don't even care. I just want to get my bike and let's just...
Fuck, I forgot how muscly he became.
Okay, good news. He didn't steal.
Wasn't there a whole,
It's right there. I'm looking at you. Want to take a look?
story plot where he got fat?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. He really committed to the bit.
After he got fat or before he got fat?
I'm not sure. I probably won't watch the full bit. I just realized because it's like a couple of minutes, but I'll have to watch that later, Carter. I always posted slow start, excellent end. I generally try not to play stuff that's too long. I realize it's probably a little too long. All right, Yurik, we might do one more, and then we might do some G ranky stuff. Yeah, Always Sunny is a funny one. Also, welcome in, Bear.
Yeah. Also, hello.
Yeah, I'll set up the multi.
Let's see how the bot's been tonight.
There's a new wave of them, unfortunately.
Oh, we'll see what happens as soon as I go live.
Yeah. I got hit immediately. I think most people are getting hit immediately, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I think we got a lot of new peeps in chat tonight. If you guys have not met Bear, he is a fellow Sapphire streamer.
Hello.
Hello. So I will chuck us in multi. Oh, it didn't update my multi. Hang on. Wrong one. Don't use that one, chat. Hold off. Don't click that. Click this one. This is the cooler link. Click the cooler link. Oh, thank you for the follow, Vitch. Sorry, I almost missed it. It's really hard without the notifications for me to miss stuff. It's really, really hoping that we don't have to keep doing this at some point. I understand Bomber Cat isn't welcome. No, you can do Bomber Cat. It's fine. It's just Bomber Cats are like, they're naughty. They're the naughty cats. Hey, I'm cool after this one? Yeah, that's fair enough.
It is pretty great running around with a Giga Barrel Bomb.
For you. For everyone else, everyone's like wanting to get out of your way.
I also like exclusively save up my
The meter.
meter for Wrath and Meow.
Yeah. I'd probably do the same. I mean...
Also, Wrath and Meow, I don't know about damage, it's pretty great. I mean, it has a stun. It has like a ranged stun attack, which is pretty great.
Yeah, I think it's more of a utility one. I think, like, if you had a team of just various different ones, but it's like all Monster Hunter where generally if you have like one attacker, oh no, two attackers, a status and a healer, you're pretty good, but you can just go all attack and you'll do it pretty easy.
Yeah. Well, and also like I was saying, I don't even run Prowler in G rank like at all. I guess I could run my healer in G rank, but
yeah, the healer's a
Prowler in G.
I think healers are the best cat because they're infinite resource and they do a lot of damage.
Yeah, exactly. I do need a good assist cat though, for sure. Maybe once I actually get back into like the Palico. I mean, the Palico stuff is like a whole separate game. So I usually say when I get back into the Palico side of the game,
Yeah.
the Palico mini game, then I'll try and get a good assist.
Well, that's why it's like I had to take a lot of time to stop and learn it. Like, as much as I don't give much praise to Gaijin Hunter, that was the one space where I was like, he actually bothered to make it so everyone can understand how prowlers work, because there was a lot of information out there, but it wasn't really correlated, and people didn't really understand what the hell was going on. But yeah, it's actually a lot easier than you would think it is. Hey, Sky.
Well, I was having quite a bit of fun with it too, trying to get the purple cat and stuff.
Yeah, well that's what this cat is. This cat's crazy strong because of the setup. And the DLC cats that came out that gave unique skills, very important.
Yeah, I need to do that for sure.
Nice. Lavisloth. This Lavisloth's not too bad, medic. It's not world. Lavisloth in this game is a lot easier to deal with than he is in world for some reason. I don't know why they made him so tanky. Like he gained Agnator's armor for some reason. Like, Agnator is the one that I really don't like fighting. Can I... There we go. And you don't have to worry about him heating and cooling. Like, they made him so much harder in World for some reason. That hardened shit is really annoying. Yeah, Agnator, that's his skill. Lavisloth kind of has it, but kind of not, because he's almost always in volcano areas. So more often than not, he does this shit, and then you just like, you hit him enough, and then he'll fall out of the ground. And you can bop him in the air, so when he does this, you can actually hit him when he's jumping out of the air, and he just becomes a sitting duck. Duckfish. Yeah, like that. So you can just bully him. I'm gonna level up on Rise because I'm slacking. Hang on, how far did you get through it, Sky? You've finished the game, right?
That monkey has gone, man. How's your weekend?
You sweet mom? I just saw someone's man. Probably shouldn't have done that attack. Does less damage. Next time he goes down, I might actually go for a... Might die too soon though. And that's the best part about him, when he does that shit, where he just aims forward. It's like, what are we aiming, bro?
You're gonna be lurking 0? Good. Good seeing you. Hope your weekend is good.
Ow.
Word? You're working tonight, Monty? Also, I am open ready to go.
Nice.
I don't know if you want me to form a new lobby, or you got a spot or something like that?
Yeah, we're full right now, but I was gonna swap. We're gonna swap from low rank to G rank, but I'm debating about. Do we want to? Because I had a couple of people that want to do hyper DJ, and I know I need him. Where's he going?
You know, Monty, that's a good question.
I might set up the queue in a moment, actually. Might be the way to do it.
Daimono, do you know?
Hmm?
The
21st.
With September,
Yeah.
with subs being on sale,
Oh.
does that just come off of Twitch's end, or does it affect your percentage as well?
Good question. Unsure. I was meant to look into this last year and I forgot. But I did look into it. I think it does not. I think it's only on Twitch's side.
I think so too, because otherwise they've probably received a lot of flack for it long before now.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Twitch cares half the time though, so.
I think it's only on Twitch's side, Monty. I don't know. I don't really do any special promoting for Twitch.
Yeah, I did my subathon, but that's just because it lined up. It wasn't like an aim thing. Yeah.
Your celebration.
That looked really cool. I saw my little cat just going through the air at the end there. Yeah, I ended up just delaying my stream a whole heap, and I'm like, I'm just gonna jump into GU. I just want to play GU. Because I was gonna do Scarlet Nexus all today, because I still haven't finished that game. It's really bad. I will finish it, promise.
Do you know how close you are to the end?
I think I've got like 2 or 3 chapters to go, so it's like probably like a couple hours left.
Yeah.
So 1 whole day will probably push it over. There's a surprising amount of vor in Monster Hunter. Unintentional or not. Vor.
I didn't know if you stood back here you got to see the whole boat. Cool.
Alright, well that'll be our last quest with you, Yurik, if you're okay with that, and I hope we got you up to a point where you've got a few more choices for armor and stuff like that, because that's one of the biggest things, is these lobbies can open up. As like a good example is, as soon as you get to Rathalos, you can speed up so much gore. Thanks for the help, I needed it, no prob. Alright, well, we'll swap over, so, what I might do here is I might put a queue up because we've got probably a few people that want to play, so put the lobby up and I'll give Bear, if you guys let Bear jump in first. What am I doing?
Yeah, me, yeah, special privileges.
Streamer privileges. Thank you for the help. I'm not sure who Paige's Hunter actually is. It's always funny because it's Horace, where people jump in. We want the pub. We want the password. What's the code? What do we got today? 193704.
I've been telling myself I need a new outfit to wear in this game. I haven't done it yet.
19370407321516. Ignore the fact that my eyes are all shut. That just happens sometimes. Are we going for Hyper Savage Devil? Yeah, so if you want to join Zeus, we'll go for I think we want to do a Hyper. Because I definitely need him myself, and I know you need him, and I think Bear needs him as well. That was, I think, our main planned thing.
I don't know what I need him for, but I might need him.
I think
it never hurts.
Hyper Joe is like the dude for everyone, unfortunately. He is very mandatory, which sucks because he is a very hard fight. Yeah, hard is appropriate. He's hard and long. That came out weird, but you know what I mean.
He's a hard monster, and the fight is long.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daimono. But since you and I are best friends...
Oh yeah, you're cheatsy. You get to do cheatsies.
I am cheatsy. Telling you, privileges. I'm friends with the streamer.
You too can be friends with the streamer. We love the long and hard. Is that how we describe Lao Shanlong? He's literally he's very tough-skinned. Need dragon bombs. Oh, I'm still a cat. Hang on, I need a swap.
What a way to start the session, Hyper Joe.
I know. Oh yeah. Do you want a warm-up fight?
Fine.
All right. So we do have space for one more. I might put the queue up just because. I don't know how we're gonna manage queues with 2 of us though. Is the other. So yeah, before it was the free for all, and then we'll put it up just to have it so peeps can have a shot.
It extra noses pants is on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your balls from across the floor. Noses are nicky, wacky, toe baby, tilde, hee hee. Unzips your baggy is pants, oh baby, you so much. Take me home, let me in.
Look at all these shiny gold weapons.
Stuff me, see me like my little baby tail for your bulgy bulgy.
Thank you for the WAP hour. I feel like we need a new song. I feel like we need a new song other than WAP. I like the secret. The secret to all players in a lobby is generally they're wearing the Atalcar set.
Yep.
Underneath it all.
I am. This is rocking his. Sundays are pretty slow, Monty, especially with school back in session.
Yeah, this is. We're at the point where you're probably going to see a lot of smaller streamers that like got smaller communities running.
Yeah. Sundays and Mondays are usually my slow night, Monty. Sundays and Mondays for sure. Like, that's one of the reasons why I take Mondays off a lot, is because it's like the slowest night to stream. But school's in session for a lot of people. People like Gary and quite a few other regulars have like morning shifts on Mondays and stuff, so they're not up late.
Yeah, that's why it's like I wasn't too concerned about like losing the Mondays ones a lot, but
You're gonna be grinding in Genshin. It's all good, Monty. For sure. I appreciate you
oh,
stopping.
whoa,
through.
Horus. Who's got an
Horus
intense
is
look
looking
on him.
Very stylish.
He's a walking rug. A lot of fur trim. I want to. One of the armor sets has a really good cloak. I really want that. No problem, Yaro.
Oh,
I'm glad we were able to help.
A really good Hold on. I'm gonna just find it real fast because I'm gonna tell you which one I was looking at that has a really good cloak.
So should I swap to the Nesset set? It might be required, Titan, to be able to play with this. Everyone has to use a Talcar. Mine's a scuffed Talcar too. I think I don't think that people realize just how scuffed mine is. It's good,
the astral
but
suit. I like the cape on the astral.
oh
suit.
yeah,
Astral
I know
suit
the
X.
Astral. Mine's
That
focus,
looks
crit draw, crit boost. That's essentially, and a bit of handicraft. Like they're the main skills, but capture is wasted.
I was able to cram all the juicy aerial skills. Well, for the most part.
I just wish I could
actually
find a
have
better
aerial.
charm, but I never charm farm.
I do have aerial. I have aerial. I have attack. I have artillery.
I'll stick in Skyrim for my one of my friends is getting Rise, and I'll be ready in case he wants to play. Yeah, that's fine, Indominus. Yeah, that's okay. Feel no stress. If you want to play, then it's just when people want to play, essentially. All right. So, do you want a warm up fight, or do we want to just jump into hyper? Feel like warm
let's
up is.
do a warm up just so.
Warm
I'm
up.
not,
All right.
cardio
All right.
sauna,
Fatalis it
cardio
is.
something.
Oh, what I'll let you pick. I just KO to be honest. KO's pretty good.
Surprise me.
Surprise you? Okay. I've been trying to find a quest. Does anyone know the quest that has one of the arenas? It's the arena where you can see the endless tower in the background. Don't know which one it is. It's one of the ones with the elders in it. And I thought it was this. I love that this subquest is place the flag on top of the mountain. A lot of people probably don't know that they can do that. It's not Ruin Pinnacle. Not Fortress. If someone knows the name of the location with the quest associated, that'd be good. Because I want to just do that area. It's been so long. A lot of harder fights end up there, but a step, no, that's just for those two. Wyvern's End. Someone's put up a quest, so we'll do that quest, whatever that quest is up. Sanctuary? What the heck is Sanctuary?
Oh, we're warming up with a Hyper Xeno? Okay.
What is it?
Hyper Xeno.
What was the area?
It's
Can't see the area. Oh no, we can go here. Forlorn Arena? Don't know. We'll try it. I don't remember. We'll find out. I trust you, Titan, because I forget. Drink water and stay hydrated? That's a good point. Drink water.
I'm up with a Crystal Beard EX. It's funny you say that, Mikey, because Crystal Beard EX is the only EX I've done.
Oh
I
no.
don't think it was that hard.
Did you see that, Bear? Tonight's
What?
maintenance night.
For
this.
wait, for GU?
Hmm.
GU still gets maintenance?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't happen too often.
That's okay. Well, if it's
Like
when
once a
it
month.
starts-
I don't know, it didn't give us a time frame. It just said, reminder, we're doing maintenance tonight. I'm like, when?
Oh, well, if it could, well, I might do a short stream anyways. We'll see what happens.
Be prepared for
I
me
guess
to...
we could swap games if you're trying to go long.
I'm fully prepared with it now. It turns out most of my community super into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, and I'm okay with that,
okay, so
because I'm pretty into
you got
Yu-Gi-Oh!
that.
too.
It still gets regular maintenance. That's good, though.
Yeah. That was the funny thing with World, because they did rotating maintenances, but the way that this one works, they don't. They just take the servers down.
Well, if it happens, like, immediately, then I'll swap games. But if it happens, like, 2 hours in, then we'll call it short.
Oh, I forgot to eat.
It's only a Hyper Zenogre. Hyper G-Ring Zenogre. It's not so bad.
Kinda true, kinda not true.
Kinda, well, totally not true for me. I'll probably get bullied. That's not the target. Wait, is this the target? Was I looking at the wrong thing? Yeah, this is not the target. This guy's just hanging out. Wait, why are we fighting this one?
Wait, what?
This isn't the target at all.
Wait, what? Maybe it is the target?
Quest info, main objective, Zenogre.
What?
Gold Wrathing is the subclass.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, we're fighting Gold Wrath, I guess. Might actually power up then.
Subclass. I'm not afraid of no Gold Wrath.
You should be. I actually find Gold Wrath a little bit more frustrating than Hyper Zen, I think. Maybe we should flash her.
Yeah, this is an arena, so we actually probably want to kill Wrath anyways.
Yeah.
So we don't have to deal with both of them at the same time.
Yeah, good, someone's got stinkies. White Fatalis is cool. Yeah, we actually did him the first time on stream recently for
Yeah.
this character. He's a very fun fight. I really, really love that monster. I think he's got my favorite song in all of Monster Hunter. Oh, we got 2 aerials, so.
Yeah.
Hey, with your Beast Prowler, how'd you get the blue slashes when you release the Beast? That is the other attack. So Yurik, I have a second attack on it, which consumes meter. Someone is blowing me up.
That's me. Sorry.
I have a second move that essentially does, it consumes meter, 2 meter to do, I don't think that hit. Consumes 2 meter to just do a series of slashes in front of you. It's not the greatest. It's just when the monster's knocked down and I have a surplus of meter. More often than not, I'll probably just save meter for the second wave because it, to essentially last. Thought that was gonna
Did I
happen.
beat the infamous Hyper Gold, Hyper Silver quest? No, I don't think I've done that.
No, that one's one of the worst. Come on.
That hit me.
Have you heard about the concept that the devs have to have it for a man-made dragon? Yes, so that's actually from the original Monster Hunter. There's a lot of, that's the weird thing about Monster Hunter lore, is there's a lot of stuff that exists from old shit, like from Monster Hunter 1 concepts, where it's like, is it canon? Is it canon? I don't know. But essentially, I do like the idea of the Dragon Wars, and that being the reason why the world's like it is, sort of thing. We are kind of bullying this girl, so good. I don't really like her. She gets going. That hit me. The new skill rebalance just dropped and pretty much nuked the meta the last year. I mean, as long as... okay, something I have an issue with Duel Links, Al, is I think Rush is too strong. And currently, I kind of want some of that to be fixed up. As much as, like... I'm trying to think which decks, like, that really annoy me. But, a lot of the rush decks kind of suck. Because everyone has to basically play rush. It's rush or dead hand rounds. There he is. Oh, I got hit by the poison.
He's just hanging out right now. Oh, no, he's here.
Come on, Zipzoomy boy. Oh my god, he almost hit me. As far as I'm aware, the Dragon Wars aren't canon, but it would be cool. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I like the idea that they are canon. I don't want to stop Zin from powering up. Ow! Solar Dax, thank you for the follow. Ah! Yeah, the Dragon Wars, to me, they're canon in my heart. I'll put it that way, Vitch. Oh, hit me in the back.
Also, nested armor is like -10 on Thunder. I forgot that.
Hell yeah.
I'm always reminded
the fuck hit me?
whenever I fight Astalos.
Hey, Silo. Welcome on in. Oh my god, I got hit in the back. Let me up. Where are my flashes? I'm done with this girl. Where are my flashes? Oh, I brought none. Alright. Can't help. Good luck, guys. Alright, that's all I really wanted from her. I just wanted a tail. Alright, let's beat up Xeno now. Keep saying Xeno. Zin.
Did you job today or coworkers seem chill and friendly? What kind of job are you doing?
Oh, that hurts.
Keep this coming. Fuck, I didn't even have a chance to bag that.
That's alright. We got gold down at some point during that, so... Kind of do need her materials, so I might... Good luck, guys. I'm gonna carve.
Me too. It's a super secret position. Oh, I got a ruby off of the tail. Worth it.
Oh, nice.
Worth taking the hits.
Turns out Monty, secret spy.
Is it super secret, Mikey?
Yeah,
Okay,
Monty's
whatever.
secret spy. If you guys, that's why he's able to be the big. What's the term? The sugar daddy, the bear.
Did I say? Oh, did I say Monty? I meant Mikey.
Oh, okay.
I have a Mikey in chat who's starting to do it. But Monty is also
The spy.
top secret, confidential.
MHGU treating everyone?
He'd tell me, but he'd have to.
Oh! I don't know how... That's how it's gone right now, so... That's pretty good. We just moved back into G rank. We were helping out people earlier, so... Thank you for whoever healed me.
Also, I'm sorry if I played it.
Nice.
We do it for the mouse.
Yeah, having both of you on mount duty, like, makes this a lot easier.
Oh my god, thank you guys for attacking. This so much easier.
Yeah, I know. It's always strange to me when I see people not attack. That's why I don't really like World's philosophy, where it's like you don't want to attack because you want them to be able to get the finisher. This quest has for dope armor. Well, I don't even remember what this one is. We were kind of just doing it so we could do this arena, because I wanted to show you guys this arena. I never get to see it because it's the tower, which goes over there. It's a gorgeous arena. I love all the towers. I kind of wish this, because this is Tower 2? Tower 4? And I kind of want this one to come back like more, because it's just so cool. Can I get his tail? No. Oh, I missed.
Gotta ask every month time to find out how you feel about Thunder. I think it's a little early. Honestly, Mikey, I think it's good. I also think it's very early to be asking that question.
Yeah, wait until TGS. Wait till next weekend once we've seen the actual game. But
I mean, my honest feelings, Mikey, is that I don't really care because we knew it was going to be like,
yeah.
we knew there was going to be an expansion, so it's not exactly a surprise.
yeah, not to, yeah, that is a funny way to phrase it, because it did feel like that in a sense. I think the surprise is the fact that it came so soon. I still cannot believe that it's so soon. That's bad.
Yeah. People are like, whoa, like expansion. I'm like, yeah, like every Monster Hunter game has gotten.
Well, we didn't really know with this
I
one.
think it's a good thing, but I'm not
God.
I'm not like blown away. Because I figured in the beginning, I agree with Daimono, though. I think the surprise is how quickly we're seeing it. No, I do care, Mikey, but I think the fact that people are like making such a big deal out of it already is like kind of silly. Because it's like, of course the game's getting an expansion. Like, Generations got GU, and World got Iceborne. It's like, we knew that Rise was going to get an expansion at some point.
Yeah,
So it's not like, oh my god, Rise is getting an expansion. Holy shit, I never would have guessed in a million years. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, but it's not like it totally caught me off guard.
No. Titan, you ate that fireball for me, by the way. That was an empowered thunderball. It was so huge. No, Titan did. he died right in front of me. Oh, I need to sharpen something.
How did I know?
Well, we knew. Well, I'll put it this way: people knew from the Capcom leak that it was coming soon, but there's that. But
I mean, it's not a matter of knowing, Mikey. It's a matter of just using great power to assume that there'll be an expansion based off of how pretty much all of the previous games have been.
yeah. Oh, that was a little bit wider than I thought it was. I've been currently making dupe Joe's Cena sets.
I do work for Capcom, actually. Actually, Mr. Capcom in disguise.
I've been making dupe John Cena sets so I can have more drip in my closet.
And apparently,
I need to just make my first one for this character. I still haven't done it. It's what's making my general play style a bit more. I don't really play crit draw. You'll notice how I play. It's a little bit more like general.
You're blown away?
Fuck.
Are you really, Mikey?
I think Bear blocked the first one, which stuffed me up.
If you're excited for it, that's very good.
I really just want Astalos in the expansion.
I'm not, like, blown away.
I assume we probably will. I have a weird feeling. Silo, think of how many monsters are in Based Rise. I feel like that we're probably going to get like a lot of returners in the next expansion. Because I don't think we're going to get like, we'll probably get deviants. I wonder if we'll get proper deviants. Actually, Bear,
I will agree to be blown away when they tell us how many new Switch skills we're getting.
I actually just thought of something that they probably will do, which is, are we getting proper deviant sets?
I'll be blown away when they announce if we're getting deviant sets or not, too.
Because, holy heck, that kind of is still nutty that was a thing that happened in Rise. That was, you can tell that they ran out of time. Balance on weapons and armor and the lack of a holy items and like just how a lot of not even very interesting skills, even the final boss's final skills were not great. That if we do get deviant armors, that will be really, really good. Because
I'll be blown away when they announce. Actually, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to any particular monsters for Rise. I think seeing more that I recognize would be cool.
I'm happy if they just copy pasted the deviants in this game.
It's not like stories where I'm like.
I would too, Silo.
Stories right now. I'm just like, oh yeah, it'd be cool just to see some.
Well, so hey, the hard part is as well, chat. Don't forget that everything, even though it might come from this game, they still need to bring into the game and then balance and stuff like that. So it's not like it's not as simple necessarily, but like it's. I do think that bringing those skills over would be really good.
When they come out and say that each weapon is getting like 4 new switch skills.
if they GU-ify it.
Wait, how many switch skill categories does each weapon have? 3?
It's 3 slots, yeah.
Okay, so when they come out and say every weapon is getting 6 new switch skills, I'll be blown away. Give me 2 for every category.
I would love it because I would want my playstyle from this.
My head like a cartoon.
I still want Brave. Would kill for Brave. As much as we've already gotten Brave, I still like Brave. It's my jam.
I like Brave. Valor Stance is one of my... Well, I only play one weapon in Valor Stance, but it is quite fun.
I might just go Polisher, I guess.
I'll be really excited if
Rise coming so soon after Iceborne was odd. So for those who don't know, the reason why that happened was Rise actually was in development at the same time as Base World. Rise was actually meant to come out between World and Iceborne, and then it got pushed back and it got reworked. So it was more like this. It was basically another GU, and then they reworked it because of how much
or was a part of this conversation.
The changes they made to World were popular, and they had to completely rework the game, supposedly. We're waiting for the post-mortem, but that's what we've heard so far is something that happened with Rise, and that's kind of why it's a funny state game, and might have some balance issues. Obviously not the best implementation. Yeah, I know, I get it, Silo. I would want it. 1 to 200. Oh, you got a Sky Emerald, nice. Glaive should be in a permanent aerial style in Rise. I think they need to, yeah, I just want styles back from this. I love GU's play style. I think this game is just fun as hell. This is my favorite iteration of Monster Hunter still. One thing I really want fixed in Rise U is the HUD-less gameplay. Wait, do you do HUD-less gameplay? That's crazy. I never do that.
I play with an IRL friend of mine. It's one of our... The Far Cry series is one of our co-op series that we play together.
Where's Hyper Joe?
I think the new Borderlands game will be dumb fun. I'm excited for Dying Light 2.
It's super botched in wildness. Can't you turn off bits and pieces, Silo? Isn't it kind of like an MMO where you can turn off bits and pieces of the UI?
I'll be playing them with friends off stream.
Time has come. So is Devil Joe. Very gross. I just want Styles back. If I could just have Brave, I'll be a very happy man.
What if they just straight up give us Styles and be like, here, have slow finds and Styles.
It'd be so OP. I mean, that's the issue a little bit, because I think that this game's still fairly difficult. Like, even with Brave and Adept, I still think that there is quite a lot of challenge in this game. I think Rise's playstyle is too defensive. You have too much movement, too much defensiveness, that it's too easy. Like, World had its still challenge. I think Rise is super duper easy, unfortunately, because of the monsters don't keep up with the skills we got upgraded.
I will agree. I'll go out and say this because I know a lot of people already say this. I would say Rise is probably the easiest Monster Hunter game.
Yeah.
Not even probably. Rise is definitely the easiest Monster Hunter game. I still think it's fun because I think the mechanics are super fun. But
it's the comfiest. It's definitely the only monster hunter I'd describe as it is literally comfy, because you can just turn your brain off and just play it.
Yeah.
It might be a veteran speaking, but like it's one of those things where it's like those skills just match so well with Monster Hunter's movement styles that the hunter becomes deathly strong. And really, you'll notice most players are doing TAs. Most people play Rise with trying to guess the best times rather than just like, I just need to get over this difficult hurdle. Yeah. That's why people burned through it so fast too, and they were like, what do I do now?
I just realized I did that whole first time with my tiny camera. That's okay. I fixed it now. Joe's on me.
Yeah, he's on me too. Good luck, Bear. It's super botched in World and Rise. Yeah, I want it like GU where you can just toggle it while hunting. Oh, really? I've literally never done that before. Stylo. I know that Prince and Co used to do like it as a challenge thing, essentially to
you didn't even tell me
play without UI, but
you didn't even tell me that it was on my small cam. That was on my just chatting screen.
Yeah, I didn't even notice because I had my other screen up. Whoops.
Well, I was just so focused on the fight that
you can air camp the monster with a glaive. What are they going to do? Anti-air? Don't think so. Well, Magnamallow is the only one that I feel like I would get swatted out of the air, Rise. And probably the only other one, oh, and Mizu. There's not many monsters I was like scared of being in the air. I just don't like being in the air though.
What's funny about this game is that the monsters that aren't in the air still have really stupid vertical hitboxes.
Yeah, this game
you can aerial
has...
vault and clear Tigrex's body by a mile and still get hit by his charge.
Oh, there's a man. Alright, don't really want to be near him when he's mounted.
I do. I'll fill that up. Oh!
Yep.
Take it back!
I really don't like being near DJ when he's mounted. I'm trying to help. It really is teeth. Oh my gosh, I missed.
Hitting you guys with shells.
He's so large. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, it was a soft draw. Of all monsters, you wouldn't think that Devil Joe would have a soft draw. That killed me.
Yeah. You knocked me over.
I'm very unhappy. I'm very unhappy with you all.
That would've hurt me. I feel like he's not too bad. He's kind of worried about specific like hyper attacks.
Yeah, it really, his face is the scariest thing.
Oh, Fira! You were streaming and I missed it.
No.
Well, Fira, I have alerts turned off because bots have been a problem.
Yeah.
But I do see that. I don't know if anyone's on to give you a shout out, Wolfira.
Silent.
Wolfira, I was at work.
It was inevitable.
At work all night. I came home and I started streaming.
Oh, what? Oh, we were at the edge.
I'm sorry.
But it still gets
it.
me.
Forgive me, please. And here I was telling you I was gonna be your first simp too, Wolfira.
Still are. You still are.
I will be. I still have time to turn that side on.
Did you just get affiliate or?
No.
No?
But I'm gonna start this in
Oh.
I think this is Wolfira's first stream ever.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tummy bugs.
Wolfira, I'll give you a shout out as soon as I can. I'm fighting a scary monster though.
The scariest Pickle. Pickle getting bullied. I love it. He's. I think I usually am not fond of him, but we're kind of ahead here in damage, so it's nice.
Oh fuck! I should have known he was gonna do that.
What? Oh, okay. He just realigned. He kind of scared me.
Wolfira, what did you play tonight?
Bullying Shrek's Pickle. Oh my god, that's so. Bitch. I've never heard that. Oh shit.
That. Oh.
That
I
one.
love Lance. Lance is quickly becoming like my go-to one.
God, you and me, we just live on the opposite sides sometimes.
No, not Lance. Gunlance.
Oh, Gunlance, okay. It's gotta say.
Hero Gunlance. No.
I mean, you were a
actual
Lance boy in World.
Actual Lance in GU is unplayable. I've tried every single style.
Oh, balls.
Nothing makes that weapon good for me.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
I don't like any of them. Gunlance is fucking great though.
Well, it's funny because a friend of mine is super into like Lance in Dark Souls, and it's kind of a similar playstyle. But he tried playing it in Monster Hunter, and he hates it. It's just it's super poke, and he's like, it's so boring. It's the same thing. I'm like, but it's the same in Dark Souls. Like, what do you mean? And he's like, nah, this is the worst.
Dark Souls is pretty much all vertical.
Yeah.
But at least especially if you're playing Dark Souls 3, you have like lit spears with cool color.
Yeah.
Sire, thank you for the raid. I'm sorry I have alerts turned off. We've been having robot problems.
Yeah. Did you get hit when you
I
started?
don't think I've actually gotten any tonight.
Oh, that's good.
But I just haven't turned my alerts back on yet.
Yeah, I don't know how the gun ones are connected, but we definitely know with the other ones they're connected via like. Oh my gosh, I want him out of that area. I've stepped through so many times.
Poke, super poke in Dark Souls, Mikey. I mean, not unique combos, but how especially in Dark Souls 3, which has like the much more robust combat system, you have like the more like unique two-handed weapons
Nope.
or two-handed attacks and stuff like that. The special attacks.
Thank you for the water, Mick. I'll have to drink in a minute. Zones. I like... So the funny thing is, I kind of have a soft spot for zones, but you can use them offensively, defensively. But when you're in tiny maps with big monsters, it's just... It can be a little infuriating. You're just sort of like, just move away from the wall, please.
Oh, okay, I can do shoutouts now.
Speaking of which, he is now moving.
Wolfira, I am very sorry I missed it. I wish I didn't work, Wolfira. I'm sorry.
You just have to watch the VOD and pretend you were there in spirit.
Watch the VOD. Also, Sire, thank you for the raid as well. How was your stream tonight?
I walked in.
Steve, are you off tonight? We want to play some Final Fantasy, guys? Oh my god, I'm so down.
When bears start raiding?
Start what?
When are you gonna start raiding? Become pro? Uh-oh.
I mean, I already do, like, well, I'm still working my way through the DLCs, so I only just finished Heaven's Word.
Yeah, so you
I
could
just-
do Crystal Palace, Crystal Tower, if you want to.
Oh yeah, I've done all that. I did all
Okay.
that stuff way back when I first played the game.
Yeah.
So I'm very familiar with the 3 base game raids.
Oh,
the
cool.
24-man raids. I didn't really do post-Bahamut a lot.
Yeah. Bahamut, you probably would want to be leveled for that, because that fight's still really rough, especially to solo.
I just did some.
God, this jiggly lad.
I just started Alexander doing the phase of
Oh, Alexander.
which is a creep. I'm also
I wish
just
I liked
the
Alexander
base,
more.
base game
Hmm.
raids. Most people are super over leveled for Alexander also, so it
Yeah.
hasn't really been a challenge, but it's still been fun.
Oh, are you doing with like doing them through the LFR, essentially?
Yeah, just for my first time version. And I'm not doing like extremes.
Yeah, nah, there's not much point. I've soloed almost every raid. Well, not soloed two-man, because soloing's not very good in Final Fantasy. Like I'm a soloist from WoW. I pretty much did everything I could. Like a lot of the time, I would actually solo dungeons that were of current content, just because I played Death Knight, never Demon
Yeah.
Hunter, but like with.
You had the chunkiness.
Well, it self-heals as well. But in Final Fantasy, it's not really viable. There's so many fights you kind of have to do the pet tanking. Eat big sword. His face. No, you're right.
Monster Hunter is
Oh!
Sire. I always enjoy playing Shibuya.
All right, we must be at low health because he's just gone bonkers.
Oh, boy, went right over my head.
Hey, Meowdy.
Let's get him those big heads.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a great time zone, guys. Thanks, bitch. I'm assuming it's very late for you. Yeah. It's currently 4:30 for me. It is currently
Sire, you're playing through
midnight
Divinity
today.
with a full group, right? Just 4.
Ow.
Seems like a really fun way to play it. Thank you for the heals.
I'm here, swinging boy. Big sword, go. Brr. Raw. I didn't predict
Last but
that.
nothing but chaos. I played a little bit.
Oh,
I
what?
played all of Divinity or Original Sin 1 and a bit of Original Sin 2 with a buddy of mine. So just 2 of us, and we were controlling 2 characters each, and I thought that was a really good balance.
Yeah, I think I like Original Sin 1 better than 2, ironically. I played 2 with 3 friends, and it was fucking chaos, and it's a long journey.
That's what it sounds like.
But very fun. I really did enjoy it. I want out. Do I have a favorite weapon? You can take a guess, Silo. It's a. I don't really hide that one. Considering I was talking about my 2 classes from my MMOs. Be it Dark Souls, Monster Hunter, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, Devil May Cry, like all of them. There's one thing in common with all of these.
Oh, I think that.
Come on. Oh, nice. That was really good timing. I might heal from it. I'm gonna just stay at cap. Oh no, Zeus. Is he hitting really hard? He's almost dead.
Steve, what are you up to tonight? Are you gonna stream tonight?
Another great sword Giga Chad. It's the only way to live. Through thick and thin, I will use this sword. There's a few games where a great sword is very frustrating. Ironically, they're walk down to the step. If you've ever played one of the ones that it's like, there was a Dark Souls clone, Lords of the Fallen, I think it is. That's a good example of when you pick up like a greatsword and it's the worst thing ever. It's, you hate life using it because it's just, really? Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh no. Oh, I'm diving at it. I might be dead.
Nah, you're...
Why is he doing this so many times? Go away. Oh god. 3 targeted breaths. Let's run over this trap. I don't know if he's actually dead or not, but... My top 3 are great. Oh no, the trap!
You gonna play some Destiny tonight, Steve? Depending on how late I stream, Steve, maybe I'll try and join you.
Trying to get you. Sora! Hi Sora. Welcome on in. My top 3 are the greatsword, the swag axe, and the bow. Ironically, I wish that I played more switch axe. That was how I played 3. Switch axe was my weapon in 3 because I didn't like it in. I don't like the greatsword underwater.
But Sire, I never actually finished the Division 2. I need to go back and play it. I'll probably have to start all the way over. It's been so long.
Your Honor, the opposing lawyer has claimed that according to evidence, my client has killed the victim at exactly 10:52, 3 weeks ago Wednesday. Yet, that is impossible because you can clearly see my client has in his feed Digimon in that time period.
You guys knocked him down, you're my heroes. You guys got a mount off of the pin. Oh my god, you guys are my best friends.
That was all Horace because I walked out of the other screen.
Horace, you're my best friend now. Fuck everyone else here.
I was too busy reading copy pastas about Digimon. I'm good, Sora. How about yourself?
In this fight, I'm so stressed out.
I'm busy swinging swords. I've never played 3rd gen.
Busy firing
3rd gen's where I started.
Dinosaur meat.
How is he not dead? Big lad. The shipping? Oh, you... Did you read Discord, Tante?
I'm actually gonna go back for his tail.
I didn't deny it. You'll have to deny it. I'm lazy but good.
I'm going for the tail.
That dig sends him to his way.
Then I'll come for the monster.
Alright.
I think I went the wrong way.
Hopefully we have traps. I don't have traps. Waiting on the fanfic? I know. You started this, Tante.
Wait, where is... Am I going the wrong way for the tail?
Tail's back at 1 off from camp. It's the main area.
I'm going the wrong way. Because I don't have a map.
You're lazy but good. You gotta have those lazy. I kind of today is kind of a lazy day for me. I'll be honest. Did I go the wrong way? I thought he was up here. The thing is, like, I kind of was very lazy feeling today. Oh, he was here. Ah! Horace don't care.
Bonfires and badasses. Are you also Sire? Is that what you're saying? Also...
Throwing rocks at me.
For the follow.
Does anyone have traps?
And Kexus, also thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I don't have alerts on tonight, guys. We're having a quiet night.
Yeah, it's very weird to do streams without alerts, I'll be honest.
I have to be extra sure to check my
Yeah, I've been doing that too. I've been playing Monster Hunter since the regular MonHun on the PSP. I followed, but I didn't have a Wii U or 3DS. Yeah, see, I think that I probably wouldn't have been able to play in 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are probably were too... Don't know where the exit is. I thought I was on the exit, but... Yeah. Did we just fail a mission?
That's okay. GG.
Ah, that was my bad. I thought I was at the exit. I'm sorry, Titan. I got hit, and then I was like... This is why I might bring traps to that encounter, just so we can capture... That's why I don't like Hyperjoe, because it can just, like... I got farted twice.
Yeah, politics.
It's okay, because it happens. It's a this is a hard fight that you have to grind, essentially. Might be too far when I said posting the meme. I thought it was in good faith. In good fun, Tante. I don't mind. I mean, of all characters to be shipped with, I'm pretty good. Might need to
who's getting shipped with Daimono?
I'm being shipped with Tante. Tante made this very cute, like, art meme with us in a shared t-shirt. My chat really liked it.
Everyone in my chat, go check out this meme right now. I must see this.
So Tante's character is a very big cutie.
Where is it? Let's see. Is it in your Discord?
Shut up, Tante.
I must
He's
see
pretty
now.
shit.
Tante share. Tante share.
Man with the least defense and the best drip doesn't cut once. Titan, you can't be swagging around like that.
Animal Spiker, thank you for the raid, man. How's your night going?
If there's a free spot, I'll join. We'll do probably another one in Dominus, and then maybe we'll rotate people. Lost quest. Where's Hyperjoe gone? This is the only Hyperjoe quest that's
good,
grindable,
man.
isn't it? This is the easy one.
How's your stream?
The other ones are hard.
Were you doing GU tonight?
Here's the meme if you wanted to Bear. Tante dropped it in chat. By the way, if you aren't watching already, I am doing a multi with Bear. If you do want to watch this.
Are you guys wearing a giant shirt together?
Yeah. It's very cute. I like it. Again, Tante, I've never seen this meme before.
We sincerely believe that the world is riddled with hot, thirsty singles just desperate to get one or both of us out of our sensible underpants.
It's so good.
We are each married to our best friend. I love it. That's really good, Tante.
Also, I hadn't seen that Tante art before, so I was like, oh, that's very cute.
Perfect. I like that instead of just doing like a clip of your actual Palico head, it's like a plushie.
Yeah, it's the plushie
so
one.
The fuzz. Perfect.
What I want in Rise U is a hub lobby expansion. Oh god, Silo. I'd kill for the 16 back because it's so
You know about me through buns and
so
prints,
frustrating
but
not being able to do it
love
with their
it.
room.
If you know about me through buns and prints animals, you're probably familiar with Daimono, who I'm in voice chat with.
Hello, I
We
smell.
actually have a multi up for GU tonight. If you guys are interested.
But yeah, Silo. Well, the thing is, me and Bear started streaming. Well, I don't know if Bear started, but we streamed Monster Hunter World a lot together. That's how we found a lot of our Monster Hunter community, and it's crazy because we went from the ability to be like, let's do 16 player, let's just have everyone just join at any time from all of our communities. We can just merge all the communities together, super easy. We can get full Ollies every single time. To going into Rise, and I was like, oh no, we're back to old Monster Hunter. Why have they done this? Pickle's about to get lit up. If you shoot him to death.
Try and look for insurance.
I got insurance. I don't know if it proc though. I wasn't paying attention. How do you check in this game to check if you got the proc? Status. Yes, I got insurance, so you don't have to get it. If someone got weakener, that'd be good, because you can put weakener on this quest.
I didn't get weakener. I got rider.
Later.
But how's Kenna going? Analyst. I think I'm familiar with that game.
Hopefully we can get a bigger hub, but I don't know if the Switch will hold up. Well, the thing is, people
You
keep
guys-
saying it
you guys
against
started
the...
last time. Now it's my turn.
That's not how this works.
What?
That's not how this works at all.
We do. We share. We're a team here.
A cart and a piece. Unfortunately, Zeus double dipped. Man, I'm all the way down the bottom.
If there's a monster to double dip on, it's definitely Hyper Joe.
Now I have less than 300 defense. Tied. People are saying though with with the Switch that just wouldn't be able to handle it, but that's not true. The thing is, remember lobbies, you only take 4 hunters into a hunt. It doesn't change that. The lobbies haven't got that much going on in them for them to be a limiter, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's literally just like one hangout spot.
If you've ever played any other like MMOE sort of game on the Switch, it works. Like you can have heaps of people. Like it's not really an issue. So I don't know if that really makes any sense that the Switch is the limiter. But like, if I do wish that they would fix it up. So the funny thing is with Solo, with that, it's also the PC version is supposed to come out at the end of this year, and the upgrade for the PC version will come very soon after. For both, but I think both the Switch and the PC versions of Sunbreaker will be coming out at the same time. I also wish it was called Sunbreaker, not Sunbreak. But yeah, it's like I kind of think that we probably will see maybe some things that will take with PC in consideration, which would be nice. So who knows? It might be. You might see that. Thought he was gonna roar. Oh, this is gonna be one that does silly walks. Oh no, I don't want up here. Little help, guys.
Burn blue barn. I like that game. How are you doing tonight?
I should get this easy.
Run away. Oh, he's down.
Yeah, we good. Get him. Beat him up.
Because the blue pigment always looks so nice. I know. And I'm a big fan of yellow too. So we're definitely. It made you cry tonight? I need to find out more about this game.
There's a couple shirt with a text that says, "I got a baby in the oven. I'm the chef." Oh, that's weird. And then someone's edited it to say, "I got cummed in and I cummed in her." Oh my god.
It's so weird when like people do like pregnancy announcements with like shirts like that.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
That is not a smart move.
Dump.
Thank you for the heals.
Oh no, you. I
I
thought he was doing something else. I'm kind of glad you didn't go for that route, Tad. That would have gotten, that one might have gotten weird. Oh no! This one's kind of wiggling a bit.
so scared to stand directly in front of him.
Oh yeah, this one's got the shit AI. When he does this all the time, I really don't like that. Because he moves so much, so it makes it really hard for me to catch him. Oh no.
Okay, now that.
What? Look, yeah, what? Ah, so this must be on his set is his primary move right now. Oh, come on. Oh, they hit me in the back. Oh, thank you for the host, Dante. So yeah, if you don't know, the way that monsters work, and when people complain about the AI, is monsters get like about 3 slots or so of like what their primary moves are, and as you can see, this boy's using this a lot, so that must be any one of his main primary slots. And then, oh no,
He
Zeus.
does that.
Yeah, it's a
He's
real.
doing it so much.
Yeah, it's just a dangerous ass move.
Look, he's doing it again. He's already done it more just now than he did in the entire last fight.
This must be set as his main move. He's both breath moves are set as primary. It looks like, which sucks.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
He's leaving because the damage is too low. It's probably alright because its area sucks for this. Missed time one, but welcome to Monster Hunter, baby. Can't believe I rolled into it.
Aerial Gunlines is actually doing surprisingly well against him.
Oh, I'm big glad.
Not quite as good as the last time. But I kind of chucked that for the AI also.
Yeah, this is a rough one.
When he does the dance,
Yeah,
it's hard to vault off of anything.
the dance, the dance is alright if you're behind him, but if you're in front of him, it's so hard to predict where you're about to get hit.
I didn't even have a chance to guard that.
This field will make this a lot easier though, because you can just back up if need be. Little Arthur fist. I need to upgrade all my just a whole heap of the BTDVs. We had them for a while. Let me know when I get in. I have traps for days. It's gonna be a long one, Zeus. We only just started the fight. I think you're better off joining us, Zeus. If like worst case scenario, we can just cut and then start over, because otherwise it's gonna be a long fight. Stop spinning. One thing is that we don't have trip weapons, and that's probably making this harder as well, because I usually find tripping this boy is a lot easier because he's a hyper. Really?
I can swoopy swap the hammer.
Swoopy swapping?
Swappity swoopy the hammer. Got no problem with that. Done that before.
Random tripping. Well, you want the random tripping on the monster. Because, like, Joe falls down quite a lot.
It's getting so top heavy. Look at this big body and skipping legs. Skipping legs.
Which is ironic because then they made Anjanath actually a difficult to trip monster. I don't know why they did that. Oh no. That might... Alright. We're in Danger Town. I almost got pinned there. Is his mouth charged? His mouth's charged. I would have died for sure if I got pinned there.
I stepped on again. Okay.
Alright, I think I broke
Let's
chest.
close it down.
Tackle.
I'm not making use of my dragon blood though.
I can't absolutely evade out of crouch. I don't know, Titan. You unfortunately you're playing a weapon I don't know very well. I don't do guns.
I was directly underneath him. What is this?
Oh, he's almost trippable. Come here, you bitch. Oh no, he just he's changed foot.
No.
Uh-oh. Alright, we good. Please ban me? I can't see what this is, Tate. I'm worried with the fact that it says that and I can't see what it is. If we can get rid of the tail as well. That's why I think slicing weapons are just very good on this fight. Nice, someone got a mount. Try and give you a freebie. That should help.
It is a pretty god. Well, we got one shit.
Oh, I didn't get into
Gotta make use of
stance.
this dragon breath.
At least we aren't getting down armored. I'm noticing all of us are pretty good at dodging the bite, which is nice. So that's dangerous in this fight. It's pretty much pushing you in one-shot territory. Oh, what? Oh, I guess the roar came from my left slightly. That image is just sitting there, Tate, and I can't click on it because I've got to save my team. I can't let them die. Never mind. He fell in a hole. Zeus, you want to be careful standing there, by the way. His writhing can be really dangerous. Oh, what? How did we do that so fast? What just happened?
Some of the credit.
What? How did we kill him so fast?
I take some of the credit.
That was a 5-minute kill. What the hell happened there? Carried? Think so. What? Hang on. I know what it was. Titan swapped over to a gunner's heavy build. I'm not sure which type of bullet was being used though. I might get 1-hit KO, but I do dummy damage. That was. You did crazy damage. Holy kick. Oh, that was so fast. I get to look at the band meme image now.
You guys.
Oh, this one's fantastic.
I gotta pull up the multi and see. Wait, is your head only like partially on the head?
Yeah. It's the little coin purse thing. The coin. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm
Got
sorry,
it.
Steve's been hitting the gym quite a bit.
I know. Nah, we knew I was this muscly. You know what? It's just so funny because me and Tante were talking about how like he's really tall, and I'm like, well, my Palico is actually very short because he's a Palico. Oh, that's very funny.
Well done, you guys. Oh, are you blessing me with the image too, Tante? It's not the same scene in the multi. I gotta see the real deal.
The real
So
deal.
good. Oh, Tante, and the face you're making is so good.
Yeah, I don't. Again, I'm not sure I've seen that image of Tante's face there.
It's very good.
What am I doing? I wanted to go craft. That's what I was doing. Not pushing this shibbity harbor. You gotta be careful, Tante. You'll DM it? Alright. Does she have like white lips? I don't. Again, I legit don't think I've seen that one before. Tante commissions amazing artists. All of them are so good. It's lipstick? Yeah, that's what I was wondering if it was meant to be. Or you've been doing coke, one or the other. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Wait, Bloodied Ebonhide. Does that come from normal Devil Joe? Chat. I only got 1 scale from that. You're kidding me. Ugh. Never lucky.
Well, time to do it 5 more times.
No. Well, the worst part is you have to upgrade these too, so... Hope you like this monster.
I mean,
you're kidding me.
I was having a pretty good time. I
Yeah.
don't know about you guys.
I'll be honest, it wasn't too bad because Titan's damage was so like high that we pushed through almost 1 full page of skills. What, for your gun?
Actually,
Is there a queue? There is, Silo. If you want to join, you can put !join, and that should put you in the queue. Which, thing is, I'm tempted to rotate out Zeus because Zeus, oh no, yeah, Zeus has been with us for quite a while, but he does need this quest. So it's Titan or Zeus, whichever of you would like to step out, because I've probably only got time for like 1-2 more hunts. So Bear will probably continue, I think, but I've only got like 1 or 2 left in.
I'm looking at your build, at the build right now. Actually, that's a different build, right? Oh, you just swapped the bow. I was gonna say, it looked very formidable. I don't know anything about ranged play. Or
It's okay, maybe next time?
It looked scary.
Yeah.
And it worked.
I think I've got to stop getting too attached to the idea of like carrying people through low rank and just doing a lot more G rank. I'm a bit naughty like that because I'm like I start the lobby up and I'm like, I can't really go soloing too many things here, so I'll help Lobies and then switch over. But for my bow and gun sets, it's actually worse, but the weapon has better DPS. Yeah, you did, like, you were doing crazy damage. But that's the thing, it's really funny because I keep telling people, Gunner's superiority is a real thing. It's really a real thing in Monster Hunter.
It is real.
It is crazy how much damage every gun does in every generation of Monster Hunter, and
Well, I've actually
different way to
like
play.
An ongoing mission to find a ranged setup, a gunner setup that I like in this game.
It's good for grinding. That's why people talk about grinding white fatales. Just take gunners. You just skip the problem that is his hard armor, and just go full like machine gun mode on him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys do want to do another DJ, I'm happy to do that. I'm actually gonna quickly dash and BRB, and then, oh my god, Carter, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How you guys doing? I'll give you a quick shout out, Carter. I was literally about to go to the loo, so I'll be right back very quick. Oh, you're playing World! Carter, I've never seen you play World before. Hang on, what? Are you playing it again, or have you only just started it? I realized that none of my notifications, all my widgets are turned off right now. I might turn them back on, so if that works. Yeah, how have you been? How is Monster Hunter? I'll have to get your answer. I really need to dash to lose, so quickly BRB.
Let's see, while Daimono is BRB, I'm going to look at armor real quick. So we did hyper regular before, and we're doing savage now. Okay, got it. Actually, I will swap the hammer. We can do some hammer play. He didn't mute me. That's okay. Hi guys, how are all of you? Hello everybody. But I know he plays such good music during his BRB screen. Maybe I won't talk over it. Music is pretty chill. Dante, I need to do a setup like he has with the gallery during the BRB screen. I think that's so good.
Stop copying my stuff. What, are you trying to copy me now? What's going on here? I'm back.
Whatever you're doing works. Just teach me your secrets.
I do like the BRB. The thing is, originally it wasn't like, it was just, I liked, it was, my inspiration was Divine Source. Like, he used to have like just like art and stuff from various things, and I really liked it, and there was like fun memes and stuff like that. And then I started getting stuff, and I was like,
I was gonna say, you've reached a point where you're so popular, you're getting
I don't like that word. Take that word back.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll use it just
No.
to make it uncomfortable, because it's true. You got a lot of fans. Make an argument.
I appreciate every single piece I get. It's funny because it's, for me, it's like, it's less art about me. It's more art about like the Palico. Like, it's about like Aryu and stuff like that. I really like a lot of the stuff that I've gotten. It's just, some of it's so cute, some of it's so fun. I'd like to upgrade my BRB screen. Yours would be, I think, Tante, you'd have a fantastic one. Because I mean, your own art is like amazing to have in there. It was my second stream. We'll probably play more off stream. Oh, cool. I love World. I don't know if I could play it too much again, but I probably play it more than Rise right now, honestly. But GU has still got my heart.
GU is going well, Jumpy. Actually, our hunts have been pretty successful for the monsters we've been fighting tonight, Jumpy.
Hey, Jumpy.
Actually, I got a little bit of fan art too, surprisingly.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, I totally want to see that.
I love it.
What's in the DMs, Dante? What have you sent me? Oh, that's very, very, very powerful. Oh my god, it's inspiration from Futurama. I don't know if you necessarily want me to show it off on stream, but I feel like you're gonna have to let me know sometimes, Tante, which ones I can and can't. Why was that world famous Twitch streamer Daimono? You guys are the worst. You guys are so
Zeus
rude.
is on Hammer Duty too? Or Zeus was already on Hammer Duty, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Zeus been on
Zeus
Hammer Duty,
plays Hammer, yeah.
I'm your Hammer buddy also now.
Hey, Jumpy. Oh, you guys know where the monster is. Cool drink. Famous popular streamer.
Jumpy, how's your Sunday going?
And if I ever get to a point where I'm like, like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button. I don't know, because it's that funny thing I thought about, like YouTube comment and stuff like that, and content.
I forgot I lost my shield. All right.
And like
Let's
it's an ironic thing with a lot of that stuff where you kind of have to do that just to remind people. You're literally looking to remind people. And that's the same with like subs and donos and stuff like that. And I've thought about that stuff a lot, but I don't want to be an annoyance. I don't want to be an annoyance.
You know, Daimono, I'm ready to be part of your entourage. I'm ready to be part of your celebrity.
No,
your celebrity entourage.
Celebrity entourage.
This is like a.
No, I want a crew. I just want it like homies.
This is the compact race car savage.
Daimono sub for sub. What do you mean? I subbed for you. I mean, I subbed to you, Tante, on my own accord. No, never a sub for sub.
Are you playing anything?
Oh no, what's the message? The message is currently telling us that we're going to get disconnected. Is that soon? I don't know. I wasn't reading it properly. Chat, what did it say? Was anyone reading? I feel like it has a lot more nostalgia that'll send. Yeah, pretty much. It is the. So Carter, for those who don't know, GU is essentially is the Monster Hunter that is like. It's the celebration for everything prior. Wait, is this? Oh, we're doing Savage Joe.
Yeah, we're doing.
Oh, okay. We've gone from bad to worse. No.
I can't believe I fucking vaulted that. Holy shit. Oh, sorry.
Clip that shit.
That was. Oh, that's so hard to tie.
I hate fighting Savage because he's so fast.
There is no hyper.
No, that would be fucking awful. Server maintenance, I guess. You'll see be booted in out 15 minutes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we saw the message earlier stream, but I didn't see what it said on the repeat. Someone actually saved me though. Yeah, I think you might be right. I don't know, I don't usually play on Mondays, so this is kind of a weird day for me. Get like me, get wiped out. Get wiped, you'll love smashing that follow button.
Nice job on the knockout.
Yeah, look how much easier it is to trip this lad. Vipers are way harder to trip. That was a really bad swing. Asking for a sub, kinda cringe. I mean, that's the weird part about subathons. Like, that's why I felt that was the only reason I did that was because of the special. And it was more to celebrate with everyone, but like I do kind of feel like that's what it is at some degree. But at the same time, that's why a lot of streamers and people will do not subathons and things like that, because it's actually donations give way more.
Savage is a good time, Barn. Why do I feel like you're being sarcastic?
What's he doing? Oh, he was on Zeus.
Oh yeah, I thought.
Leaving slightly to the right. Thank you for the water, Miyadi. I'll drink after this little session with this boy. Oh yeah, we're bullying this guy. This feels good. People who ironically are gifted are really, really cringe.
Oh.
Can't be saying that, Tante.
Was a really good simultaneous aerial. I saw that.
Well, that's the thing. I feel funny about having the gift thing up the top above the chat. In some way, but I still want to thank people that have gifted, so I don't, it's not necessarily something to encourage people to do it, but I just want
Also,
to, if people
thank you
give,
for the
I want to
follow
give
as
back.
well. I only just now saw it because my alerts were off, but I appreciate it.
Ah, but
You got the tally you've been trying to get, Taco, in Rise? Which tally is that?
no, like chatters that ask for people to get. Oh my god, I've never seen that, Tante. That's pretty cringe. I agree with that. Oh no, I have encountered that. I actually take that back. I have encountered that a little bit. It's more people who are like sad when the random doesn't hit them, and they're like, oh man, I didn't get hit, and then hoping that they would get gifted one. That's when I've seen it most.
Yeah, oh, I was directly underneath him. I guess nowhere to sit.
The front breath. Yeah, you can't be in front of him. It's
God.
it's actually a really weird shape. If you watch how the cone works, it's fucking bonkers.
Yeah, he goes
So it's a weird swipe to the left-hand side.
completes your SNS build. Nice, Taco. Yeah, I love playing Slugger SMS and Rise. It's super fun.
Uh-oh.
Joe, your tiny little legs are hard to jump on.
No? Rock.
Next time we get a knock, stay off his head.
There you go.
I'm gonna spin you over his head.
All yours, because I'm just
Just
gonna...
letting you guys know in advance. Watch out. I'm gonna do
Right, I want to go for his tail, because I think I can take this one's tail. Oh no, I'm too far away.
Look out, Zeus.
There it
Did
is.
we both just do it, dude?
Two
Did we
cool
both
boys.
spin meteor at the same time? Oh, that's so good.
Clip that. Is this just a clip fight? Do you know what's funny? It's something that it's like a weird unsaid thing, I feel like a lot of the time, is clippers are people who actually take the time to clip really good moments from people's streams. Streamers genuinely, like, I genuinely really appreciate people who do that shit, because I can't review all my own streams. So, like, having someone get it while it's happening,
We'll play games together.
very good.
We'll
Oh,
play
whoa.
games soon.
I'm really picky about the clip start and end times. I am too, Tante, but the thing is, if someone clips it, even if I'm not a big fan of how it was clipped, I always know at least a thing that's happened, and I'm like, that's a cool thing. I might go back and grab that as a highlight. The ones that are weird to me, I think a lot of streamers would have encountered this, it's a very weird thing that happens sometimes, is I swear sometimes people accidentally click the clip button, and it's at weird times. I've had my like BRBs clipped where nothing's really happening, and it's the full 2 minutes of a clip, and it's just nothing, and I'm like, has someone clicked the button and it's just run out or something? I don't know what's happening here. Oh, I got shot. I've done it when I try going to full
Positioning
screen.
too? Yeah, well, I think you have armor when you do the spinning meteor, which is good. We didn't ruin each other.
Not us
What's up,
though.
Superwoman? It's been a while. How are you? Have a good night, Wolf. I'll be sure to catch your next stream.
Look at this stinky pickle.
Yeah, Taco. I have a separate build on SNS just for Slugger that runs all the different sword skills and stuff. It's actually really fun. It's fun to play. It's pretty good too. Because SNS is really good for like precision stuff.
I like that every Monster Hunter game I do attempt to try and do a Slugger Greatsword build. Doesn't really work. Probably not appropriate.
I like running Slugger on Greatsword and just I like doing it in World and just doing like trying to like knock him out with the combo.
Yeah. Oh, in Rise it's super easy. Stuns are super easy in Rise for some reason. They like took a step back from like World made it really hard to apply status effects, especially multiple times, and then Rise just made it super duper.
Superwoman, you're finally getting your Switch fixed.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's right, because yeah, Superwoman
You know how
said
long
it
you
has
have to wait
paid out.
to get it back? Daimono, you should do a
Ah.
Slugger build on Greatsword and just try and knock monsters out with the guard kick.
Oh, God. It's so hard to land that just in general.
Yeah, I know it is.
I actually getting the slaps. The slaps are very good.
Yeah, the slap is really good.
Yeah, because like if in this, like if you go swing and that slap, that does a lot. Because that's the equivalent of the tackle. Oh, we killed him. I thought we were capturing.
Well, I thought we were too, but then I saw the fire off his bow.
Well,
and then I used my art, and then he died.
no compassion for Pickle. Beat that Pickle raw.
About 2 weeks, maybe less, depending on what's wrong with it. That's not too bad to wait, Superman, if it means it's gonna work.
Look at this Yoshi looking motherfucker. He's got such a bulbous tummy.
Yeah, absolutely will be more co-op Superwoman. And especially since, I don't know if you know Gormagala in chat, but she also recently bought Stories Studio and is working her way through the story. So that's
What
someone
game's this?
we're going to be doing some co-op things with.
Oh, stories. Are you still been playing stories on stream?
Not as much recently because I've been doing other games.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happened to me.
I've been kind of like moving back to doing more of a variety. So I've been doing like Final Fantasy here or there, Destiny here or there.
Oh, Tante, I'm saving that for sure. That's fantastic.
But we'll probably do some Rise soon.
Tante, I
Or
feel
not
like
Rise, Stories too soon.
I feel like I need to pay you for the amount of stuff you send me. Whee! Where am I pointing?
You can finally stream an old MMO. Which MMOs, Taco, and why do you say you can finally stream it?
Old MMO.
Well done, you guys. We're making good progress tonight.
That
Wait,
didn't work.
that's it. Did you
Did you
guys
just do the
get
Yakuza
disconnected?
thing? What happened there?
Did you guys just get disconnected?
Oh no.
Wait, did you guys get disconnected, Demo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Our timing on that hump could not have been better.
Oh my gosh.
We finished that Savage Joe just in time.
Can't believe it. Oh, but I wanted to put little Tante, the little hat pat, baby pat. Baby pat. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Oh, Taco, you're gonna play City of Heroes? City of Heroes is fun.
Hey Audrey.
City of Heroes is kinda cool.
Juves Ame. No idea. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is, Audrey. I don't speak, I think, Spanish.
Yeah, Blue Barn. We were racing against the clock for server maintenance, and we finished that Savage.
I played
Joe
at the
just
start of
in
my
time.
Aptonath. I played the start of my Aptonath only playthrough of Stories 2.
literally-
No
We
way.
literally got it right.
On
at the last
stream?
minute,
Oh,
got
you
the
stream
save.
Titan. I didn't know that.
I think it auto-saves, right?
Give you a follow.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
But I streamed on my phone camera because my PC doesn't exist. Oh no.
Well,
That's a rough way to
when
do
are you
it.
gonna play Daimono?
I don't know. Well, this is like essentially like I would normally finish up around now anyway, so this kind of works out for me. I don't know what do you want to do, like, because I guess hang on. What happens? Is it gonna? If I try to put a lobby up, I'm curious what happens. I've never seen this before. This again.
Let us know.
Undergoing maintenance. Here you go. Is it got details in terms of time frames? Approximate end time is 2 hours from now. By chance there's a Savage in high rank? Savage Joe. I think there's Savage Joe in high rank. But he wouldn't give you the same materials, Zeus.
You can send me the link, Taco. Oh, you don't have to do that, Taco. I think City Heroes is cool, but I don't have time for another MMO. I'm playing Final Fantasy again on top of all the games I play on stream.
The only thing I know about City of
I'm like
Heroes...
fully bought back into Final Fantasy too, so...
The only thing I know about City of Heroes is the Monster Factory episode on it. And they made Rat Dad. Fuck, that was so funny. That game looks ridiculous in terms of
I
customization.
remember playing City of Heroes as a kid, and you could make some really ridiculous. They had some really fun, ridiculous like superpower choices.
At a glance, I don't think there is a Savage Joe in high rank, which makes sense. There usually isn't. Monster Factories are amazing. I love Monster Factory. The McElroys are just so funny. They're just naturally funny.
Factory?
So, do you know Polygon, the games review website?
Yes, I do.
So that actually was started by, well, one of the McElroys anyway. They're brothers. There's 3 brothers essentially. They come from a very comedic sort of like showy sort of family, and they've made lots of shows together. But Monster Factory is basically them going into character customizations and making monsters, making it just ridiculous things.
The greatest show ever,
They're so good. They're very funny. I highly suggest them.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, they're on YouTube. There's like full playlists of
That
them as
sounds
well.
really good.
I actually did a rewatch of them. I don't know how long back. Very good. Flip him and put him on the right so he looks less awkward. That's true. We could do that. Tante, I need to have him for next time. I actually will leave him on this scene so I be reminded that I could put him under my hand. There's some way I could put him under my hand. He's very fast.
Well, if we're done hunting monsters, I might go collab with Steve in Destiny.
Leaving me?
Whoa, what do you want to play? Do you want to play?
No, I probably should finish. I was tempted to do one more hunt, but I probably should finish.
You can't. Don't pull that on me, don't
I'll make you feel bad.
you? know,
And then
you're
walk
my
away.
favorite Australian catman.
I'm the only Australian
I know,
catman.
I
Am
know
I?
a lot of them too, so that's saying a lot.
I was about to say, how many other Australian catmen are out there? People that aren't VTubers that are just humanoid
for
ones.
My affections too. It's only rude.
Oh no,
My
I gotta be
heart.
jealous.
I've already given my heart to one cat and one cat only.
Mm.
It's not my real life cat.
Oh.
It's my.
No, I would say real cat's probably better than me. Real cat's way better than me. I would give my life for Edie. My girl, she's very precious.
I'd give my life for your cat too.
Your cat, on the other hand. I don't know if I've seen your cat.
I send pictures of her. I don't show her on stream. She doesn't like being held.
Yeah, Evie doesn't either. She's does her own thing. Only 4 splattered hides. Oh no, I'm sorry, Zeus. We'll have to do. So me and Bear do this once a week at least. By the way, for GU, I think we still try to keep this pretty consistent. I love Generations, and so if you guys do want to join us for next time, we'll be probably doing one. Usually we do it like 1 or 2 days earlier. Mondays are not that regular, but yeah, we'll let you guys know. I usually put my schedule up once a week, and I don't know. But do you put your schedule up in a public space, or you just wing it?
I wing it every single week because it's so up in the air for me.
I kind of miss that, but at the same time,
I like it because if I don't feel like streaming, I don't feel guilty.
yeah. See, I kind of had that a little bit today.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie.
But also, it's mainly because of I work in the restaurant industry, and so my schedule changes on a weekly
Yeah.
basis. And so it's the kind of thing where it's like, it could be the difference between starting at 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. or not streaming at all, type of thing. So.
By the way, guys, if you do want to add me on the Switch, do feel free to do so. It's an easier way to find me as well. And you'll also sometimes end up in my lobby like this. Have you watched Death Till Us Blood or Adventure Zone? I love the Adventure Zone. I'm currently in the middle of the arc where they're in, not the arc, essentially the Gravity Falls arc. I'm really enjoying that at the moment. I think they're very good storytellers, and I don't listen to Mbam Bam too much. The Death Till Us Blood is very funny. That podcast is literally about essentially, you know, Paul Blart Mall Cop. It is them watching second movie once a year, and them just like that. You don't hear the podcast, hear the movie. You just hear them talking about the movie. It's just dumb. It's very dumb. Finally, my arm is.
Didn't you hear Daimono? Are you gonna swap games?
Yeah, I'll probably finish here. So if you're gonna go do some other games, I'll send everyone your way.
Oh, you don't
yeah.
have to if you want to go find a Monster Hunter player.
No,
I'm probably gonna swap
no,
that Destiny. I'm gonna hit Steve up.
No, that it's obligatory. That's so rude. Imagine if I went and sent everyone elsewhere. That's so bizarre.
Hey chat, hey Daimono chat, you guys like space?
Yeah.
If you do, I got
Yeah.
good news for you. We're going to space.
Space guns. Gun space?
Yeah, either combination.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll jump out of Discord now then, and I'll probably see you soon.
Alright, I am going to my be right back screen while I hit up Steve and swap my capture card over.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I feel like for this short amount of time that we were playing, it's very productive.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Well, that's the thing for you and me. I've realized I played a little bit longer than you, so it's like, I felt like we got a lot done. We need to do more Hyper Joes. I think our life is just that from now on, though, Bear, though, unfortunately. But
You think what?
we'll just be doing Devil Joe from now on.
Oh, only a Devil
Only Devil Joes. It's either Savage or Hyper. That's our
You gotta
life
put
now.
that in the stream name. Devil Joe only.
Devil Joes only. JoJo's only.
Also, Tom,
Joe
yeah,
Cena's.
drop you a follow.
It's very
Should
easy to
try and
meme.
catch you next time you're on. I'm surprised I wasn't following you already.
But yeah. All right. Well, I'll catch you later, Bear. And I'll
Of
see you soon.
course.
We'll have to. Well, I'll let you guys know for next week what the plan is. But
Yes.
yeah. Well, you'll definitely at least know from my schedule because I'll chuck it up and I'll usually message Bear. So it's you might figure it out from mine, but I'll generally let you guys know during the
Yes.
week.
Yes, more GU for sure.
All right. Catch you, Bear.
Have a good night.
You too. Boy. Alright, as for us, we better finish up. I kind of don't want to switch scenes because of Squishy Boy. Hey, Taco. How's the failure of the pickle jar? We got him in Dominus. However, we did get kicked out because maintenance just happened, so we're actually being forced out. So that worked out for me because I'm usually finish up now anyway. But, so, we're right about that 15-minute timer. We did have 15 minutes. I need to get back into the Adventure Zone. I haven't listened since the racing arc. Oh my god, you're right at the start, Tante. Dude, the end of Balance is killer. If you want a way to get back into Balance, and you don't mind spoilers, go watch the animations. The animatics that people have made me super duper want to get to the end, because the lore gets so juicy. It's so good. I've never seen the movie, but I've never seen the movie either. Tante, don't need to. Thank you, Silo. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll switch over now. I'll leave this squishy lad here as we switch on over. Oh god, I'm still buff. But yeah,